Alright guys, my room's looking like a complete mess right now. But I've been grinding, I've been locked in, and I prepared something for you guys that I never thought I would actually just give out into the YouTube just for free, like I'm going to do today. So, full agency course, right? From your logo and your little name and logo and stuff like that, all the way up to service delivery, go high level, everything. This is actually only for one of my communities, but I'm releasing it in the YouTube because I think it is time. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you find it valuable. Please take notes. This will make you a lot of money. A lot of you guys now are procrastinating. Now it's December currently, right? This is going to help you for the year. So watch it before January or in January and take action on it throughout the whole year. You will be making 10K a month, okay? Because it's a simple business model, it's effective, and it depends on how much work you put in. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you dive in. Link in the description for my communities, and I'll catch you guys at the end. Let's go. Welcome to this course. Now, I just want to tell you guys that I'm very excited that you guys are watching this, because if you watch and if you implement, you will skyrocket your income, results, brand, everything, right? Because this is exactly what's worked for me. How I scaled to multiple 5 figures at 15 and 16 years old. So, Elevate Academy. So, we're just gonna dive straight into it. I'll do a bit of introduction, but I just want to tell you guys that there's a myth in the industry. There's a big myth, right? And that is that people think that you need to legally register and all of this to start an agency. Complete BS. You don't need to do any of that to genuinely get started. So that is false. But before, there you can see me in the middle. To my right, your left, is my business partner, my friend, brother Ilyas. And me and him are in charge of both of the school communities, the paid and the free one. And been helping, growing, scaling together. And so you'll be meeting him inside or in the free community, giving out value, or maybe in one of the weekly webinars or whatnot. And yeah, we scale to multiple 5 figures, our agency, in the home improvement niche, in the restaurant niche, and we've learned a lot of marketing. And from all of this, I've also been documenting and building my personal brand, which I've grown to 54K on TikTok, 10.4K on YouTube subscribers, long form only, and 9,300 followers on Instagram in just 2 months. Just 2 months. I haven't had that for long at all. So, yeah, that's a bit about me. That's a bit about Ilyas. And here's just some of the results that we've gotten so far in Elevate Academy. And, this is not a pitch or anything. I'm just telling you guys that what we're teaching is real legit. So I'll be after the school call. He hopped on a call with the prospect, closed them on a monthly retainer, 500 month. Beautiful. Jakob joined. Bro, this is funny. He was at the meetup, right? We're talking. He joins the school. 2 weeks later, he's £1,090 up. That's like 1.3K in dollars. So Jay as well. Jay got his first 800 a month client in the home improvement niche. Just by following the advice, the content, everything. And Titus, he showed me his bank balance was £11. He joins the school, and then he was up £340 in just a few weeks. So, if you want to be like these guys, I'm not saying you have to join, but pay attention, learn, and implement. Really take action, okay? So, that is it for some of the results. And I'm telling you guys, there is a lot more. Like, every day there's wins. And I'll just show you guys that real quick so you don't think I'm lying. Every day there's just a bunch of wins. Albie signed another commission client. Muji got paid £60 6 hours ago. 20 hours ago he got paid £150. And this is all commission. And then look, 4 leads, meeting booked, free trial client, commission client signed, huge results for my client, everything. The guys are absolutely winning, right? So just so you know, I'm not lying. I want you guys to be posting wins. There's a win section as well in the free, so I want you to be posting your wins as well. But okay, so all you really need to have a set up agency, and if you already have your name, your logo, and a way to get paid, then you can skip this sort of section. I still recommend watch it. Everything. I watch the whole course at like 1.5x speed. Obviously, pay attention, lock in, but it is going to save you some time. You'll still be able to understand me, and if you feel like something went over your head, just rewind and listen again. But I'm excited. All you need to really have your agency set up and running is an agency name, a logo, and a way to receive payment. It's genuinely as simple as that, okay? Agency name, logo, and a way to receive payment. Alright, cool. So, agency name. So, here is an agency name template. Quickly mention, every single resource used in the video is going to be in the free Elevate Club community. So check the link in the description and join that when you're ready to. Let's go. Which we will be using. Let me click on that. So, this is the template to set an agency name. So we're just going to do that right now, very quickly. Nothing too complicated, because this is not the most important thing in the world, right? As I say here, not the most important thing in the world. This is not, like, yes, it matters, but not to the extent where you should spend so much time on it. That's why we just set a 10-minute timer very quickly, and we will dive straight into it. So I'm going to quickly set a 10-minute timer on my phone, because your time should be spent better. Alright, 10 minutes on the clock. So define your agency's vibe. I'm personally just gonna build one from scratch with you guys here. I'm thinking more like modern, unique, growth, social media, like TikToky type of feel to the agency. Jot down a few words. I'm thinking elevate, because that's the name of the brand and everything. I'm thinking elevate. Okay, cool. So, oh yeah, I was making a video before, and I came across elevate media. That's what I had. But anyway, let's just pretend I'll make a new one here. So spend 2 to 3 minutes writing down words related to what you do, blah 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 blah. The three main words is digital, media, or marketing. So my agency name is JI Digital. For those of you that know, if you know, you know. But I like this. I like digital. I like creative. So here's some templates as well that you can use. For example, your initials plus keyword. For example, JI Digital, or MK Creative, or JC Digital something. Um, it could just be keyword plus keyword, like Creative Minds. Here it is. Look, this example, Elevate Media. That's what I'm going with. Sarah Solutions, Alex Media. That could just be your name plus media or marketing. Just mix and match different things. Like, there's one that was like infinite growth or whatnot. Give me a second. The camera just froze up for some reason. That's a shame. Oh, so, yeah. Elevate Media, cool. But you guys could do whatever, your initials marketing, your initials something, or a nice keyword made up, like, look, Inner Wave Media, Inner Wave Digital. Sounds sick, right? Just be like, it has to be easy to say. Here, like, just read over this template, like, why. Combining different keywords can lead to something unique and catchy. Mix your favorite words together using the template above. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Just go with what feels right. For me, Elevate Media felt right. JI Digital just felt right. Do a quick check. Make sure your name isn't already taken. You can just look up on Company's House. I'm not sure how it works, maybe in your country. Quickly Google your top 2 to 3 names, see if they're available. If you plan on having a website, check the domain. Oh yeah, check domains. That's very important. So, like, if I was going to come here and then look up Elevate Media, elevatemedia.co.uk. Look, yes, I can buy Elevate Media. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that, but I can. So yeah. So check the domain if it's available. Very important. Get feedback. Sometimes a second opinion can really help. Make a post in the school. Let us know. Show us your name, and then not yet. when we create your logo. Show us your name, your logo, and we'll go and review it. Make a decision. You've only got 10 minutes, so don't get stuck. Oh, 10 minutes. Yeah, we're good. Very good. So we've already picked one, right? So take a moment to appreciate your new name, have some fun, and let's get ready to make a cool logo, right? All right. So here we have a Canva 30-day trial and logo creation, right? So Canva 30 days, logo creation, walkthrough. We're going to create a logo together based on the name that we just made. So Elevate Media was the name that we just made. So we will go ahead and go to Canva. I recommend you start your Canva 30-day free trial. Reason being, it unlocks a lot of things. And if you're in the paid school group, then all of the templates I provide you guys with, you have like, you don't have to screenshot or anything. You could just genuinely download it. So yeah. Marketing logo. I like this one. This one is very good. This one. I also like this some purple one that I saw earlier. The ones that I really liked, I put it up on the templates for the Elevate Academy. But here we're just gonna build one. I'm not gonna spend too much time, finding something that is very good. Like this looks perfect. This looks banging, right? So we'll get rid of this. We'll drop this here. We'll put this here. Elevate Media. I like this little click. Maybe I'll put it closer. Bam. Shift this here a little bit. Elevate Media. Looks absolutely banging. Maybe it might look better in black. Let's see how it looks like in black. So we'll make this white. White. And then we make this black. Ooh. I think black just looks higher, more expensive, more. Oh, we're rocking with that black one. That's what we're rocking with. So we're able to just download it. So that's why I'm telling you guys to get the Canva free trial. Okay, we can download both the black and the white version, to be honest. I'll just be rocking with the black one though. Just looks more expensive, looks better in my opinion, to be honest. So now we have our name and now we have our logo. Nice, quick, and fun, right? Take your time to customize it, but don't take longer than 20 minutes. Now, you should have your name and your logo in 30 minutes so that you're able to develop into the fun stuff, the real work, right? And you've been lied to. Like I said, what was the myth I was talking about earlier, right? The myth is that you need a lot of things to actually be set up, which is complete and utter cap. We just created a logo. We just created a name. Now, when, how, why would you even use this? So here are 3 tips. When you onboard your client, you're going to create a WhatsApp group chat with your client. And in that WhatsApp group chat is going to be the profile picture. The profile picture is going to be your logo. And the name is going to be, the name of the group chat will be your agency name, X, the business name. So like Tom's Roofing, X, JI, Elevate Media, So that's when you would use it. Also when you set up a website. So after you have some clients, you can set up a website. I don't recommend start setting anything up yet. Get to work, get some clients on board, and then you can look towards doing that. But absolutely do not worry about that yet. I scaled to 5 figures without a website. No need for a website. So one more thing that is missing, and you need to be able to get paid. So that is the thing that you need to be able to get paid, right? So Stripe setup, I'm going to walk you through not the whole process because I don't want to be showing my email, my phone number, everything. All it takes for a Stripe walkthrough is to look up Stripe, is to create and just to put create account and then submit your details. That's all you need. And then connect it with a bank. That's all you need. And then alternatives is things such as PayPal and bank transfer, right? Which anyone can set up, or use your parents' PayPal or the bank transfer. Just have a way secured to get payment coming in, right? Me personally, I I've got a bank. You're allowed to open bank here when like you're 13 years old, so you can always get paid to your bank in the UK. Some payments that like international payments they wanted to pay via PayPal, so I just got my stepdad to give me his PayPal. He said, "All right, cool. Maybe if he wants, I could give him some commission, but just have a way of getting payment secured, right?" So Stripe is the one that everyone likes to use. Maybe it's a bit aesthetically pleasing, and I'm only gonna go as far as to showing you to look up Stripe and how to create the account, right? Because that's all it takes. So just gonna look up Stripe. You're gonna click on the official Stripe page, and then you're gonna click over here where it says sign in. Over here, and then over here it's gonna ask you to create an account. Just give it a second to load. Alright, cool. So when you're on this page here, onto the Stripe, you you put create account, and now you are able to create your Stripe account. So once you complete this, you're gonna get verification, and then you don't need to verify ID with them to start with, and then you set up your bank with them so that you're able to get paid to the bank, and that's it. Stripe allows you to send invoice, everything. Alternatively, just get bank transfer or PayPal. Very flipping simple. Very simple, and I'm happy we have now covered that. So your action plan is to create your name, create your logo the same way I just did it. Very swift, quick, right? It is to set up your Stripe or have a payment secured, just like so that it's not in the back of your head, and that's it. You now have a set up agency. So I just want to say congratulations to you. You know, you officially have an agency. That was all it took. The school system had you absolutely fooled, right? They thought that starting a business, it costs so much money and you need to be very qualified and all of this. No, shut up. But now, the next step is to become a profitable agency. That means money in. That's the next step, right? So, next step is money in. From here on, it gets really fun. So, I hope you guys, enjoyed this fun part. But the other parts are way more fun because you're gonna learn sales, lead generation, social media marketing, how to find cool everything prospects, everything in this course. So guys, I'll see you in the next one, which is choosing your niche, choosing your service, building your offer. It starts to really shape up now, right? You have your agency, but you don't know what your agency's doing yet. So we're gonna make sure you have your niche, your service, and your offer, you know? And I'll just tell you guys everything that I decided to go with and what I think would be best for you guys at the stage that you're at right now. So, you know, see you guys in the Your Niche section. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. If you know, you know about that one. So your niche, right? What is the best niche? That's probably the question. Oh, what niche should I get into? What niche should I do this? Let me tell you the story now. So when I first started my agency, I was cold calling dentists, DMing chiropractors, all of these niches, right? One thing I found is that when I was cold calling, they took me through to a lot of gatekeepers, people at the front desk, at the reception. Those are gatekeepers. And I had no success in that niche. So I switched things up a bit and I decided to go door to door to restaurants. I got put up some trousers, a nice shirt, and I just went to my most local businesses, door to door, two restaurants. One was a Greek restaurant, one was Asian. And I just went there offering a 14-day free trial social media management. And the first one booked a meeting with successfully. The second one booked a meeting with successfully. I don't know how I done that, right? Because the third one flopped. But 2 out of 2 is absolutely crazy numbers. And that made me believe that, it's all possible. I'm here to tell you guys it is possible, right? I think the reason why that happened is so I could tell you guys that even if you've been putting in the work and you haven't yet seen the results, they're coming. It just so happened that I don't even want to say lucky. I believe God blessed me with those 2 out of 2 so that I can come here and show you guys and tell you that it's possible, right? No matter the effort you need to put in, it is very possible. So those 2 clients, I had 14-day free trials with each and every one of them on social media management. So I was optimizing the page, going there, taking content, uploading the content, editing it, all of it, right? I closed both of them at $200 a month each. So I was making $400 a month at 14, like I was just about to turn 15, and I was enjoying life. It was good, making monthly recurring revenue with some clients, and I was in the restaurant niche, right? Or just local business in general, because it just so happened that they were restaurants, right? So, and then after that, we scaled that to 4 figures a month, which was like 1 point something K. And then we really got burned out with the work. We realized that, we wanted to do some more significant stuff in terms of getting results for the clients. And at least we learned social media management. So we completely dropped the income back, changed niches, and this time we changed to home improvement. This is home improvement is a niche, and then the sub niches like roofing, residential construction, painting and decorating, gardening and landscaping. All of these are sub niches. So we just switched to the overall home improvement niche because we were cold calling. Always got us through to owners most of the time anyway. And then we found some success in this, right? But we'll get into this. So I just want to tell you guys that there is no best niche and that every niche has its own good things, every niche has its own bad things. But in terms of beginner friendly, it also depends a lot on the outreach and the offer and everything you're going to do. So we'll get into this later. So here are some services and their niche, right? So lead generation, home improvement works absolutely great for it. Med spa, lead generation, med spa, lead generation, estate agents, lead generation, car detailing. These are great niches for lead generation, right? The thing about med spa and estate agents or med spa is that it's going to get you through to a lot of gatekeepers. Like you could just imagine in your head, what business has a front desk, a gatekeeper? The roofer won't have one. The guy that does painting won't have that. But the med spa does. Estate agent might actually do. The car detailer probably does not, right? And these niches also work great in social media management, like car detailing. Social media management for restaurants is good as opposed to lead generation for restaurants, because imagine, oh wow, I got a lead, a customer for a restaurant, what, $25? That's not very significant at all, right? That's probably how much you spent on ads to get that lead in the first place, right? In the other hand, home improvement with lead generation, one lead that goes through to an estimate/booking and they secure, for example, like a bathroom renovation, that's going to be over $6,000 easily. That is very significant revenue, right? Even a med spa, they have high ticket offers, 1K plus. Estate agents, crazy stuff. Car detailers, they have like things like ceramic coating and stuff. But I personally package both of these services, but we'll get into that in the service sort of things. But just sort of have that thinking, that mentality that why would I do lead generation for restaurants? Just don't do something dumb like that. be smart the way you approach everything. So like social media management for car detailers, social media management for bam bam bam. Home improvement is good for social media management, like optimize the pages, because it's a thing as well, right? If I'm gonna spend money, thousands of money in your business, I'm gonna look at your social media pages. I want to make sure that they're optimized, that they have some reviews on it and whatnot. But we'll get into that in the service. This is just about picking your niche, right? So, how significant are the results for the niche? So, low ticket is like $0 to $250. High ticket is 250 to 50K. So, there's different types of results. Like I was mentioning earlier, the restaurant, the result average will be like $0 to $50. $50 being an expensive meal for one person, right? On the other hand, the restaurants would really benefit from a very good social media presence. Reason being that, if your restaurant is blowing up online and it's getting new customers at the door and it's sort of building this reputation, that means a lot more than just getting one or two customers, right? And organically, you're able to build this sort of reputation only organically. You don't do that via ads. So that's different types of results. Whereas, with a construction company, just getting them one single customer means a lot. And it's not hard to do at all. Not with the methods that I'm going to be teaching you guys anyway. So for anything to do with lead generation, everything's the same. But yeah, there's different types of results. So it's really up to you what you want to head into. There's no right or there's no wrong. Uh, you know, there's the list of niches that I recommend is here, like home improvement, car detailing. But honestly, if I had to give you guys a niche to start, right? Because a lot of people in the community are doing it, it's just home improvement. Dive into that niche, dive into it, and stay locked in. Most of the examples I give will be like tailored to you, even if you're doing med spa, whatever niche you decide to actually go for. Everything I teach still applies to most niches because lead generation is a skill in itself, and so is social media management. So there is different types of results as I've just explained. And the best type, my type of niche is, give me a second. My type of niche is home improvement. As I said, I found success in the niche. Uh, you know, when I cold call, I go through to an owner most of the time, like 90% of the time. Uh, they're friendly, whatnot. I really like working in that niche, and it's very easy for people to just jump in, dive into that niche, right? So that is my type of niche personally. Like I can get through to a business owner quickly, high ticket. That's my type. I've done restaurant social media management. Money came in, so if you want to do that, you can do that too. That's absolutely no problem with that. So niche and sub niches. So example is home improvement. That's a big niche. That's a at the top of the niche chain. No, not niche chain, but there's a niche and then the sub niches. So under home improvement, there is residential construction. That means people that do kitchen, bathroom renovations, anything to do inside of a home construction. And then we have painting and decorating, and then we have roofing, and we have gardening, we have landscaping, we have cleaning. All of these, there's a lot of sub niches under one niche. So the question is, should you niche down into one sub niche, or even just niche down into one niche in general? So when you're a beginner, you don't want to be all over the place. So I recommend you niche down on a broad niche, like home improvement. You can't go wrong with that, right? You niche down on a broad niche because then you unlock residential construction, painting, decorating, roofing, gardening, landscaping, right? Same way if you're going for a med spa niche, that's the broad niche. Under that would be like, hair transplant clinics, dermatologist, beauty, post massage, post surgery massage, plastic surgeon. Like if you niche down on a broad niche, you're able to unlock all of the sub niches. I hope that made sense, right? Pay attention because you shouldn't niche down. For example, I'm only working with roofers, right? Maybe you tailor that to your cold calling script. In the future, I'll explain. I'll get to that later. Maybe you say that you only do, but that's just for the sort of cold call aspect. So that is, should you niche down to a broad niche. Don't niche down on a sub niche, right? That is that. So your niche is very dependent on your service plus your outreach method. Home improvement, cold calls reach the owner. It's good for lead generation and social media management, and it is high ticket. So, my opinion, is a very good beginner-friendly niche. With enough volume, you will make the money. Car detailing. I'm saying this because there's a couple of guys that are trying to get into that in the school, and the calls reach the owner. It's good for content and lead generation too. So, those are beginner-friendly niches, but just my word of advice is don't delay the start, right? If you're still deciding, just start on a home improvement niche, right? That's what I recommend, and it's easier to get results for them, in my opinion, and whatnot. But I'm not here telling you have to do this, you have to do that. Maybe you already picked a niche. That's totally fine. Everything I say still applies. For most niches, the process is the same. There is no perfect niche. You just need to get started. And that is my word of advice, which is just don't delay the start. Majority of my examples. So my agency scaled with home improvement as the niche. That's why I scaled it with multiple 5 figures. The process is the same. I'm experienced with lead gen and social media management. So if you choose to head into a different niche, my information, everything still applies. The way you do your service delivery, your onboarding, everything still applies, right? Because when you know the skill, you know the skill. The skill's not going to go over your head. So that's it. Don't delay the start. I just covered everything important that you should know within the niche when starting an SMMA. So we will then dive in now to your service, which is key, right? Because this shapes everything. So I'll repeat. I'll rewind what I said. Don't pick your niche yet. Watch the your service video and then pick your niche. But everything will interlink with home improvement and whatnot. So if you've already decided on that, then perfect. If you've already got your niche, still watch the your service video. And I'll see you guys in that one. Peace. Welcome again, guys, to your service. I had to take a little bit of a break from recording, but we're back at it. So, your service. So, lead generation. It's a very high ticket service. You've probably heard about it. A lead. What is a lead? A lead is a potential customer, right? Someone who might buy from you. So you're generating potential customers for businesses. That is, in simple terms, what lead generation is, right? And I'll explain a bit about lead generation. Is that, you know, nowadays, people, if you're just selling normal Facebook ads, right? Like, hey, I'm going to run ads, I'm going to get you leads, you pay me every month. That doesn't work anymore. You need to adapt. It's 2024, late 2024 now, right? Almost 2025. You can't just be doing Facebook ads. It's not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. You need to be doing more. So, a lead is a potential customer. I'm going to break this down for you guys now. Lead, potential customer. They come, they sign up to the Facebook ad, right? And don't worry, we're going to be covering everything in the service delivery section as well. Teach you guys how to run your ads and everything. So the lead comes through to the Facebook ad and they submit a form when they're interested in the ad. And then the form is their name, email, phone number. Now, what people did before was just send the details over to your client, the client. But now, if you want to level up, take it one step ahead, you need to use a software called Go High Level. Now, what Go High Level does is that it's gonna qualify the lead, and you don't have to be glued to your phone every time a lead comes through. You have to message them. Go High Level. If you want, when you set it up, which I'll teach you how to do that, it's gonna message the lead, send them a question. You will then take over, qualify the lead, the potential customer. Always remember lead, potential customer. Qualify the lead, and then when they're really high intent, they say they want to book an estimate for their bathroom renovation, right? Or they want a free consultation on their I don't know their I don't know free consultation for back pain. Let's say chiropractor, right? So you will then qualify them, whatnot, and then once they're ready, you book them in. You ask them what time would you be able to come into the office, or if it's, let's say, a bathroom renovation, you just ask them, uh, what would be a good date and time for us to come by and give you your estimate on your bathroom? That is everything, right? Lead, talking to the lead, making sure the system's in place, and then when the lead is very ready to like go and spend or get the quote, that's when we give it over to the client. That is a big, big upgrade from, imagine just giving someone, you don't even know if the lead's going to respond or not, to actually giving your customer appointments or quotes, right? There's a big difference. And in 2024, you should always be doing the quotes and appointments offer. And I'll teach you guys every step of the way. But that is what it takes in lead gen. And it might sound hard and overwhelming, but it's genuinely easy when you get the hang of it. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about Muji right now. He's killing it with Facebook ads, getting results for his clients, getting commission payments and everything. And he was telling us that before he didn't really know what he was doing, and he had to stop working with a client because he messed up. But then he found the right formula, 2 ads, creating the video ad, the form, everything, and now all of his clients are winning. And it just gets really easy, and it makes you really confident when you learn. But don't worry about that for now. I just want to say lead gen is a great service for anyone, beginners to pros. That's lead gen is very good. So here's what I show people in my presentation, which we'll also be going over in this course. So we go from the Facebook ad. So here's the Facebook ad to the funnel. Here's one of the questions inside of the funnel. This is home improvement. This is a home improvement funnel. So are you the homeowner? They would click yes or no, and then they will type in their name, email, phone number, and they will get sent to the Go High Level software. That's lead generation in a nutshell. The Go High Level software will message the lead, then you will take over, message the lead, and then book it in for an appointment. Again, there's another service, social media management. I just want to say they both complement each other, and there's no reason why you shouldn't put them together in a package. Absolutely no reason for you not to do that. I just want to break down each service specifically, right? So social media management. Here's the example I use in my sales presentation. Optimizing the page. What does optimizing a page look like? Well, if you see I wish I took a screenshot of the before, but there was none of this. It was all messy, all over the place. The bio was just bad. These guys had a trash logo, because didn't have any like good branding and whatnot. Obviously, some have already branded logos with branded vans and t-shirts, so those you can't change. But in this case, I just completely revamped the whole page and optimized it. Optimized is to be in the best form possible, the best sort of, not physical, but the best aesthetically pleasing everything. In terms of social media management, when you optimize something, it's at its best state. So we did the highlights on a golden and black theme to match the logo. We revamped the bio. We included the link to the website. We grew the page by posting some reels, some content, by following people. And yeah, so we manage it. So when leads come through, we're logged in, we're ready to message the leads. And over time, the page just grows, right? So I'll talk about how they complement each other, right? For example, if you just signed up to this advert and I messaged you and whatnot, let's say you want your bathroom to be done, cool, and then you're willing to spend 8 grand on a toilet, all right, to revamp your toilet, and you're like, oh wait, let me see if these guys are legit, You're gonna look at the Instagram, you're gonna look at like if the reviews, everything. That's what you're gonna be going to, because you're about to spend a lot of money, right? So by optimizing and by doing the social media management, and you can even explain this like this to your clients, right? You will attract the customers that are they like you, they're happy to pay. They will look at this. That is their like sign, the signal to go ahead and do it if the page is good. So there's no reason why you shouldn't do both of them as a package. But again, like say for example with restaurants, you just do social media management, don't run ads, right? If that makes sense. And then with like home improvement, there's not much viral potential, like going viral. But you know, if you could be creative with your client, like tell them to do POV of renovations or something. Or on the other hand, like car detailing, social media management, there's a lot of space for content and for there is a lot of viral opportunities, right? So that was lead gen and social media management, which is what you guys should be offering. Social media management includes like, you know, you should learn to edit and to manage a page, which is just manage a page is literally what it sounds like, bro. You're just logged in, see if anything, and you know, engage with the community, with customers. Pretty easy stuff, man. I'm not even joking. It's easy. But learn to edit, learn to craft content, which is great skills to learn, right? Even if you're not perfect at the beginning, bro. I'm gonna show you guys the first video that I ever made for social media management. That's if I haven't deleted it. I think we deleted it. Oh look how bad it was, but I was learning. All right, boys, you ready? Horrid. And that client I still closed at $200 a month because I was just learning and trying my best. So it's all about learning, right? And then I started developing better videos, such as, you know, like Happy New Year from the Merry Christmas from Theo's Kitchen. Escape holiday chaos. No more gingerbread disasters, just joy on a plate. Say goodbye to the stress of cooking and savor the magic of the season. You learn as you go, right? So that was one of my restaurant clients. Top guy, man. Great guy. Started off the journey pretty much. What absolute G. I'm gonna bless him soon with something, right? God's gonna bless him through me. So that was horrid. Didn't know anything about management, but then you just get better as time goes on, as you learn, right? Everyone starts at square one. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to think about I'm gonna let someone else will do the work. No, learn yourself so that you learn the skills. You can run something in the future. So package or single? I personally package both of them in one, as I've already said, and I explained the reasons as to why I do that also. Lead generation without social media management loses a lot of potential. Again, for the same reason, like if I wanted to spend thousands on a toilet and you have a horrible page, maybe I'll just go with your competitor that has a very good page, right? Use that psychology with your clients, right? And social media management by itself, it's totally fine, but it just takes a lot longer to see significant results. For example, with a restaurant, maybe you get them one customer, wow, $20 revenue, crazy. No one cares about $20. It's not good enough to retain. But as time goes on, maybe you start building a brand and audience, and that's when the really real results start to benefit. So, what's easier? They're both the same difficulty in the sense that there's always going to be learning, and there's learning. So, you might as well just dive into both and get the most, because if you learn social media management, you get better at lead gen. If you learn lead gen, you get better at social media management because there's organic strategies, there's paid strategies, and there's a lot to learn. So just don't worry about what's easier, just worry about what's more effective. And if you're gonna pick one of these, then they're both the same difficulty, or just package it just as I do. In terms of costs, and with lead generation, there is a cost which is ad spend, which the client always pays. The client will always pay for the advertising spend. Um, you don't pay for this. So let's say when you're offering a free trial and whatnot, never say that you don't spend a penny. Say that you don't pay me a penny, so that they'll be like, okay, so what do I pay? And then you just tell them that they pay Facebook a daily budget, so that you can, so that the advert can reach people in the local town. Normal marketing, right? Explain that. But the client always pays for the ads. And then with SMM, social media management, it's totally free on their end, so there is no cost. So what is high ticket? They're both high ticket, so I recommend package them both as just one offer. If not, dive into one, learn just one. And then if you ever want to include another one to your service, just come watch these videos and then you'll be sorted, bro. So that was it for service, right? So then I encourage you guys to already have now your niche picked and your service. That is your homework before you watch the Your Offer video. Once the Your Offer video is finished, we get into the real juicy stuff. But this is the next big thing. So I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. So your offer. Now your offer is really the fundamental, right? By the way, if you guys are enjoying these videos, go ahead and just drop what you found most valuable in the community section so far. Your name, your logo, let us review it, I want to see engagement from you guys because I know that the people that engage are those who are taking action. Those who are just ghosting, they don't reply, those guys slack off at the end, right? And it's the truth. It's what I've analyzed from having communities with over 5,000 members. So, your offer. This is the craft to your whole service and your niche. Craft. So, every agency needs an offer, right? And just give me a second. So, the offer blueprint. So what's the blueprint, right? What is the offer blueprint? So, to get your foot in the door, that's step one. Because when you're a beginner, you don't have results, you're not the most confident person in your services. You should always act like you're very confident, but you realistically have no experience, right? So you should get your foot in the door. You do this via irresistible offers, we'll get into that. But so foot in the door, money in, build a guarantee. That is the blueprint. An offer that puts your foot in the door. Those clients you get from that offer, you get good results for them, get money in, then you have results stacked up with testimonials, and then you build a guarantee. So now we focus on each thing individually, right? What is a foot in the door offer? How can you get your foot in the door? It could be a 14-day commission-based trial. I know Muji's doing this. He's killing it with the ads, as I've said. And this 14-day commission-based trial has allowed him to make money on a trial. So he's made money in on a trial. Crazy. He's getting good results for his client. He's getting good results for his client, and everything is good, right? So that is just one. Then we have the 14-day free trial, which you cannot go wrong with. This is just 14-day free trial where the customer doesn't pay you anything. He still pays for the ad spend if lead generation is what you're doing. If you're only doing social media management, then they have absolutely no risk on their end. They don't pay anyone anything. You just take over, right? So 14-day free trial, that's what it is. Those are the best. I'm not going to talk about money back guarantees, any of this just yet, because there's still offers where they require upfront payments like money back guarantees. If I don't do this, I will refund you. Stuff that still requires payment from the customer, which doesn't lower their guard at all as much as you think it does, right? Especially because a kid is offering them a more money back guarantee. Like this kid probably doesn't even have a registered company or something. So these two offers, they are foot in the door offers, right? Commission-based trial, 14-day free trial, right? Simple stuff. Money in. So after your foot in the door offer, you get money in, either from the trial, from the commissions on the trial. Money comes in. Money comes in when you get results. On a 14-day trial, you're only going to get money in if the trial succeeded and they would like to get onto a contract with you, right? That's the only way money's going to come in. But just have it down. Always be taking notes, right? Everything I'm saying, take notes. Why didn't I say earlier? You guys should take notes of everything, right? I hope you are, right? So you got your foot in the door, you delivered for your client, and then money comes in. So from 2 to 3 free trial slash commission clients, you should on average have money in on average. I say this because 90% of you will, but some of you might slack off, not try at all, and then yeah. This is going to allow you to stack up case studies. So when you're able to stack up case studies, that's where the big money comes in, when you're able to demand prices. But for now, you need a foot in the door offer, right? This is the offer blueprint. Foot in the door will get you money in, then build up some case studies. Leverage. From stacking up client results slash case studies, you're able to start demanding prices, right? That's what an offer is. Because you're developing from bottom level 1 to level 100, right? It's like you're playing a video game. When you stack up your client results, your case studies, you're going to be able to demand prices. But again, if you're cold calling, you don't know anyone, the guy that you're calling doesn't know who you are, what you do, right? The guy that you're calling doesn't know who you are, they don't know what you do, and you're trying to charge them up front. No, my friend. That is what you call beginner's greed. Beginner's greed is when you've been sold by some next guru online that you're able to, right off the bat, you're able to charge thousands of dollars a month. And that's not how it works. You have to build your way up if you really want to build a sustainable business. Because if you onboard a 1.5k a month client, chances that you're going to lose it in the first couple of weeks is very, very high, right? Because you don't have any experience, you don't know what you're doing, and it's very even hard to even get a client like that. So you probably give up before you even achieve that. And that is beginner's greed, and that's what a lot of people in agency space stumble across. Now, the people who are actually going to succeed, they go through a phase of foot in the door offers to build up results, case studies, and then they leverage the results to demand prices, right? That is what the real people who succeed do. The people who fail, they tend to have beginner's greed. So I'm telling you guys right now about beginner's greed. You want to charge so much, you don't have case studies, testimonials, you're doing something wrong, my friend, right? So building your guarantee. So based on results, the results you get for your customers on a 14-day trial and stuff, you build your guarantee, right? That could be something like, I'll guarantee you 3 quotes in 14 days. And I guarantee you 3 high quality quotes in 14 days. And you don't pay me anything. Something like that, right? Or you don't pay me. Something like that. I'm just telling you guys. So that is a guarantee. But again, with the offer, just pick one of the ones I gave you guys. 14-day trial or 14-day commission, 14-day free trial or 14-day commission work trial. With construction, home improvement, commission works great. Money will come in. And so that's what I do recommend. But if you're doing something like just social media management on its own, then 14-day free trial, obviously, because you're not going to get commissions from like just social media management in 14 days. The chances of that are very slim. But yeah, you guys aren't dumb. You have brains of your own. I'm just here to guide you in the right directions. So I recommend you offer one of those to begin with. And after you got 2 to 3 clients, you'd have money in, testimonials, case studies. Then you can start demanding prices as we all want to, right? As we all want to. So, one step at a time. Here is your irresistible offer. Build an offer so good that people feel stupid to reject it. Like imagine I come up to you, right? I'm telling you, look, let's say your name's Jake and you own Jake's Roofing. Let's say, hey Jake, I'm just calling because I want to partner up with a roofing company in London. I've seen you guys around, and I would love to partner up with you. And hey, before you think I'm trying to sell you something here, I'm not. I want to get you 2, 3. I flopped that, but I want to get you 3 high quality roofing quotes in the next 14 days, and you don't pay me anything. You don't pay me anything, right? I will just take a small commission when one of those quotes goes through. How does that sound? You don't have anything to lose. Now, here's the thing: they still have to pay for the ad spend, but the way that I lay out the way I lay out the presentation, which we'll get into later, makes them think that ad spend is nothing. Like there's no stress about paying a couple $20-$25 a day, right? So build an offer so good that people feel stupid to reject it, right? So you're gonna tell Jake, hey Jake, I'm gonna take you from zero to hero in terms of the online space. And that's gonna get you what every beginner doesn't get when they quit. Pipeline activity. Pipeline activity is when even if you don't have a client you're working with, there's leads in your WhatsApp, following people, sending follow-ups, you're cold calling, you're booking meetings, you're attending these meetings, you're learning. That is what you call pipeline activity. And pipeline activity becomes money in. And a lot of people, they don't focus on the pipeline activity, which is the outreach and everything. And think about it. What's going to get you the most activity in that pipeline? The irresistible offer. Bam. So you must offer something irresistible. And we've gone through it. Just craft with your service, offer your trial. That is irresistible in and of itself. And again, your offer will be put across when you do your cold calling, when you have your meeting, when you if you're sending a DM or WhatsApp message, that's where you just craft, like that's where you send your offer. For example, if I'm cold calling and the script is I'm gonna get you X amount of quotes and I'm gonna optimize your social media pages and I'm gonna do all of this, right? That is the offer. So you are ready now. The setup is fully complete. Name, niche, logo, offer, service. Now we're ready to get into the real juicy good stuff. Now you're more knowledgeable than a lot of agency owners that they don't even know what they're talking about, right? Now you know about leads, about like generating results. Well, you don't know how to do it, but you sort of in the back of your head. But we will get into it. We will get into it fully. And now you're just ready to activate the pipeline and to really learn. So I'm excited for you guys to elevate. So far, I want you guys to go ahead. I want you guys to be taking notes on everything and send me your name and your logo. Send it over in the community. We'll have a look at it. And, let us know what niche you decide to go into. Always be taking notes. And then I'll see you guys in the next one, which is going to be finding prospects and booking appointments. It's going to be a lot more packed, juicy, everything. So see you guys there. Okay. All right, guys. So now for the real juicy, the real how you make money stuff, right? Finding prospects and booking your meetings. So first we're going to cover cold calling. Why? Because I think every beginner that is able to start with cold calling should start with cold calling. You're going to learn sales. You're going to get in front of prospects, activate pipeline very easily. Did I mention you're going to be sick at sales? Most of the people in the community, everything, they're doing cold calling. So you could just join groups with them or, join voice chats and call together, whatnot. But you should start with cold calling. It gets you a direct yes or no on the phone. You can do a lot of it and it will get you your first clients. Guaranteed, right? Everyone who's trying it is seeing success with it. After 10 rejections, you probably book one meeting or something like that, right? So, everyone should start with it. And I really believe so. And I'm going to teach you guys everything from how to find and prospect, how to keep everything organized, the script to use to start off with for SMMA and lead generation, keeping all the metrics, everything organized and just booking those appointments, right? So I'm going to go over finding prospects, how to scrape all of that and organize it. And then we'll talk about the script of the WhatsApp follow-up and metrics tracking. So, okay, let's get straight into it, guys. So what you're going to do, firstly, you're going to head over to the Chrome Web Store. Alright, we'll just do it here then. Give me a second, bros. Alright, we're going to head over here. And we're going to go to the Chrome Web Store. Here we have the Chrome Web Store. So click on that, and then when we're at the actual web store, you look up Instant Data Scraper. So over here you can see Instant Data Scraper, and then you would press Add to Chrome, right? That's all you gotta press, Add to Chrome. So when you added it to Chrome, I'm sure that you guys can't see me over here. It will be here. You can see Instant Data Scraper over here, right? Cool, perfect. So now we got that out of the way. You want to look up your niche, right? Because when you look up your niche, a bunch of businesses are going to come up. I'm going to give you guys the tip. So, residential construction companies. So there you can see a bunch of these businesses are actually going to come up. So a whole load of businesses are going to come up, right? We've got Refurb Squad, all of this. But we want to get this page. This is the page that we can scrape a lot on. So we click here on more businesses, right? And then now we will just get all of them. And these guys do residential construction. So this is kitchen, bathroom renovations, all of it, right? And then we have like a bunch of pages. That's the one you want to get to, right? So then we want to go here and we want to go to a Google Sheets. And then we want to open up a fresh spreadsheet. And I'm going to show you guys how to organize the spreadsheet. Everything, every step of the way. We will show it here. So I'm going to show you guys how to organize the spreadsheet and everything. So over here we have the residential construction companies. Now you're going to put the free tool that you downloaded to the test. So you're going to go over here to Instant Data Scraper, and it's going to scrape the leads. You're going to press copy all. Once you've copied all, you go back to Google Sheets, and now all of them are, there's like 20 of them on my thing right now. Yeah, 21, right? And now they're in the sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape a little bit more. So we go back here, then we go to the next page. You guys, for this video's purpose, I'm only going to scrape 2 pages. You should scrape the whole thing until there is no more left. And you guys, you know what you can even do? Is you can zoom out of the map a little bit, and there will be more and more that pop up. Like zoom out, and there will be a lot more that will pop up, right? But for this video's purpose, I'm only going to do for this video's purpose, I'm only gonna do 2 pages. So, alright, then we get the next one. We're gonna scrape that, copy all, go back here, and then we just paste it. Alright, so you guys obviously will take more time on this because I want you to scrape everything. The whole like sub niche. So the whole residential construction companies are gonna scrape everything that comes up, right? And then for example over here, we don't need that. We can move that there. We don't need to see the reviews. There's a lot of things that you don't need. Maybe. What did I just remove? You don't need to see what time they close. I'm just gonna use that as excuses to not call them. London. Alright, yeah, that's decent because then you know where they're based. Remove this link, remove that. You can remove that. Yeah, that's it. We just need a number at the end of the day. Alright, see now when we're left with the only things that we really need, right? Matter of fact, we know that they're construction companies. We just want to keep it organized as possible. If you want to keep that what business they are, that's totally fine. There's no worries, no problem with that. So yeah, we'll drag this now. Drag it like here. and we'll drag this over here. Some things will be out of place, so you just have to organize it. This one doesn't even have a oh no, that was the start of the new page. All right, that's fine. So, all right, now you can see we have this here, right? So over here we can do like name, area, and then here we have number. All right, so now we have the name, the area, the number, and then what we're gonna do now is, all right, you guys will have a lot more to organize, right? So we have name, we have area, we have number. Now we're gonna start putting in the prompt. So like, let's just say did, or like not even did pick up, question mark. So did they pick up? And then when someone picks up, interested, meeting booked. If you booked it, then here would be the lead's name, leads info. This one we can drag it out. So here you put so leads info would be something like name, email, phone number. So that would be the leads info. And let's say they told you to call back at a better time. Oh wait, leads info and then meeting, date, and time. We can drag this out. So here you put the name, date, the date and time, and then here's everything. So did they pick up? Are they interested? Did you book the meeting? Alright. And this is so you keep everything very organized. And there's another spreadsheet you're gonna have to make, which is to do with like the metrics of your stats. So alright, let's say I called. Alright, cool. Alright. So alright, let's say I called, wait, I wanna low key. I'd like to customize it, to be honest. Alright, cool. So let's say I called LLAC Construction. Let's say they picked up. Only write yes if they picked up. If you left it blank, it means that they didn't pick up. Because you don't want to waste your time going to everyone and saying no. You should be getting onto the next school ASAP. So on to the next, right? So let's say I called LLAC. I told them the script. They picked up. They were interested. I booked the meeting, and then I put their name, and then like Tom. So Tom at gmail.com, and then his number was 7563925667. Right? Let's say that was his number, and then I would come here to meeting date and time, Tuesday the 7th at 5 p.m. Right? Cool. Then I'm going to highlight this because I booked the meeting. I'm going to go ahead and just highlight this screen. Bam. And then let's say I called then Thompson on the next one. He didn't pick up. Then I'll just move on to Roe. And then let's say Roe picked up and he wasn't interested. Then I'll just highlight this red. You see? And then you go that quickly onto the next school, onto the next, onto the next, onto the next. So that's it for that. Now you know how to find prospects, put them in a spreadsheet. But then don't worry, we'll get into the cold calling after. This is just so that you get all your leads tracked. Remember, I want you to scrape every single page. You guys see all of these pages? I want you to scrape each and every one. Like, you don't slack. Don't slack. All of them. Scrape, because look, if you start scraping 20 and 40 and then you want to scrape more later, what's going to happen is that you're going to lose them. You're going to like the ones you didn't scrape, before and stuff, you're going to get duplicates and stuff. So you want to scrape all of them at once. So that is the reason why you do that. So now we know how to find prospects. You know, the number's going to be there. Now you know about how to scrape and organize the scraping process. Now I'm going to walk you guys over cold calling, the script. So, all right, the WhatsApp follow-up, metrics tracking. So, okay. So here we have cold calling script template. All right, so here you can see the script we're going to be using. And so the script is going to be like this. Hey, am I through to the owner of business name? So like LLA Construction. Perfect. My name is Geronimo. I'm calling you because, you know, I specialize in helping construction companies like yours in there. You know what? I think specializing is too strong. You could say because I'm working on helping construction companies like yours. You can hang up now or give me just 20 seconds of your time, whichever you prefer, sir. Thank you very much. Before I dive in, I want to let you know I'm offering a 14-day free trial to help you get started with no commitment. Here's the deal. We're looking to help in the area without any financial commitment. We're looking to help in the area by taking care of their entire social media client acquisition process. I imagine you get the majority of your work from word of mouth, is that correct? Great. So we handle everything from generating leads to booking jobs directly on your calendar, completely done for you. Plus, we manage your social media accounts on Instagram and Facebook to attract even more leads organically, all during a 14-day free trial. Does this sound interesting to you? Perfect. What we can do is schedule a quick 10 to 15 minute Zoom call to go over the details and understand your business better. Would tomorrow at 5 p.m. work for you? Perfect. Is this the right number to contact you via WhatsApp? Fantastic. And then I would even say add in here, plus get their email. If they give you their email, it becomes a lot more higher intention. So they'll have higher intention, most likely going to show up, right? So that's the script we're going to be rocking with, guys. In terms of the WhatsApp follow-up and following up with them on WhatsApp, here's a framework. So As soon as you book the meeting, you message them this. Hey name, just got off the phone to you. We booked a call for time and day. If you have any questions, let me know. Cool. That's when you book the meeting, right? Hey, Tom, just got off the phone to you. We booked a call for time and day. If you have any questions, please just let me know. So that's what you say when you book the meeting, right? Then one day before the call, you say, just a quick reminder about our chat tomorrow time. If anything comes up, just let me know. Talk soon. Second reminder on the day of the call. Happy Tuesday, man. We're on for our call today at 5 p.m. See you soon. Third reminder, 15 minutes before the call. Just a heads up, bro. We're on in 15 minutes. Follow up after the call. Also, I'm talking to you today. I'm excited about what we can achieve. You know, I'm excited for what we can achieve for, and then say their business name or something. Got any questions? Hit me up anytime. And then you'd send them the onboarding template here. And then over here is like, hey name, hey Tom, missed you on the call today. That's if they didn't show up. I missed you on the call today. I hope everything's okay, bro. No worries. Let me know a better time. We'll get it sorted. The reason why we take this sort of approach, right, is because a lot of people, when they miss a call, maybe they forgot, they're gonna feel sort of ashamed, and then they'll like because of that shame, they will ignore you forever, right? So you want to open up to them, tell them that it's all right. If they don't respond to this message, you just say, just touching base. I know things can get busy, but I'm here when you're ready to talk about, and then give them the sort of the pitch plus irresistible offer. And then this, hope you're well. Forget the check-in. You know what? Forget this one here. Final check-in, you're gonna say to the lead, hey lead's name, where should we go from here? Now the reason why we're doing that is because now you're either gonna get a direct yes or direct no. Give me a second. Alright, reason for that, guys, is because you're gonna get a direct yes or no. They'll either block you, they say, look, I don't want to go forward from here, or they'd say, apologies, bro. This question sort of gets them thinking, which is key, because some of them will say yes, some of them will say no, right? So that is the WhatsApp template for when you book the meeting. And then we will go over the metrics tracking. After that, we're going to analyze a cold call, just so you guys aren't left with the wonders. And then cold call that I used with that script, actually. So the metrics tracking, okay, let's get to that now. We're going to make another spreadsheet. You know, let's just name this one leads. Alrighty. So the reason why I want you guys to track your metrics is because there's going to be little tweaks that you can always do to increase these metrics. And this is sort of what the big businesses do, right? All the big businesses track their metrics. They track every little thing, and I really encourage you guys to just do it. And I'm teaching you guys how to do it, right? So, all right. So over here at the top, I think you should be tracking them weekly, right? So track them weekly. So let's say it's the 1st of September. So let's just say 1st to the 7th of September. Cold calls made. So over here, you're going to track how many cold calls you made. So let's say I made from the 1st to the 7th, 700. Let's say I did 700 a day. Let's say I did 100 a day, right? So out of those 700, how many did you book? Meetings booked. So out of those 700 calls, how many meetings did you book? Out of those meetings booked, show up. How many of those showed up to the actual sales school? Out of those that showed up, how many did you close? Right? Like, and out of those that you closed, how many did you onboard? And then out of those that you onboarded, how many did you get payment? Or you know what? First we do. So onboard, and you know what? Yeah, paid plus amount of payment. So out of those, you know, how much did you get paid? Did you get paid? Are you on a 14-day trial? Just specify everything there. Obviously, these are the titles, so we're gonna highlight that like, oh no. So we're gonna highlight those like yellow. And then here you start tracking. So let's say out of 700 meetings, so out of 700 calls, let's say I booked 10 appointments per 100 calls. So I booked 17 meetings, which is crazy, right? Let's say 30 showed up. Let's just say, like, these are just made up numbers, by the way. There's no average going through my head right now. Let's just say 30 showed up. Let's just say I closed 15. Bruv, if you do 700 calls with these metrics, these are like the chances that you, like, that's crazy stuff, honestly. Let's say you close 15, you onboard. Bro, I would hire staff. Like, if I had such a good week, I think you would just really scale your agency. That's really what it takes. In a whole week, you can make like 1,500 calls easily, and then your agency staff will be looking like this, which is crazy. Like, what is holding you back? It's the power of cold calling, bro. So, and then how many would you onboard for out of 15? I mean, if you already closed them, let's just say you onboarded 10, right? That's like a low end. And then let's say, at that point, you didn't even want to do free trials because you had so many meetings that you tried to close them all at 497. And then, you got paid whatever, 2K that week. Something like that, right? This is just made up numbers, right? But everything you do, you will track it here, right? So then let's say 7th to 14th September. Cold calls. I need to be consistent. Cold calls made. Alright, and then let's just say I made, look, just for numbers sake, 100, but you should be doing so many more than 100. Let's just say I booked 5 out of 100. Let's just say 2 showed up. I closed 1, onboarded him, and I'm on a free trial. That's fine. But that's only with 100 calls, which you should be doing every single day. But alright, now you get how to track metrics, right? Payment is G, so we're going to color that green. Alright, that's it in terms of, tracking your metrics. Now, we're going to get into some fun stuff, which is review the call, which I give you utilizing the script I showed you guys. So, over here, we shall watch this. Okay, just gotta let it load, guys. Bruh. Alright, They're scamming me. Alright, look. Yo, that's a scam. Oh, alright. We're now going to review. We're now going to review the call. So let's go.
Hello?
Hey, am I through to the owner of Inex Decorators?
Yes.
How are you, boss?
Yeah, good.
Perfect, I'm glad to hear that. My name is Geronimo, and I'm based in Leeds, and I'm currently ringing to help out my local painters and decorators. You can hang up now or give me 20 seconds of your time.
Go for it.
Thank you very much, boss. I really appreciate it. And just a quick heads up, I'm offering this free for 10 days to ease you into everything, and so you don't think I'm trying to sell you.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're looking to help painters and decorators in the area by taking care of their entire social media client process. I imagine you get the majority of your work from word of mouth. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so all the way from getting you leads to booking them as jobs straight to your calendar, completely done for you. You don't deal with any time wasters. We also do social media management on your Instagram and Facebook and handle the whole content distribution. And we
Okay.
leverage everything that I mentioned to also get you more 4 and 5 star reviews on Google. Does this sound interesting?
Maybe.
Yeah, so what we can do is we can just schedule a 10 to 15 minute Zoom call in which we'll go over it and I can sell you that free trial.
Alright, look. With
Okay.
the
How long
review
does the
thing,
trial last
that's
for?
way too
The free
much.
trial would
I
be 10
removed that
days.
from the script for a
Okay.
reason.
So yeah,
There's
if I
such
can
a
get you on that call,
package
that
to
would be
offer that
perfect. And
it's
so
not
you
even
actually get
good
an
to
understanding
explain
of what we
because now the
do.
client's thinking
Right.
Yeah.
reviews,
What time would be good for you?
videos,
Uh,
ads. So I removed that. But
let me think. Do you want to do like daytime?
bam, I should have
Would
never
the
said
evening
sell
work?
you that trial. I should have said we can get started on the
Mm,
trial.
maybe.
But
Yeah.
This time
you know,
tomorrow?
this was
Are
like
you free right now? This
almost a
time
year.
tomorrow?
I'll show you when.
No, I'm not. I've got a really busy week.
Okay, okay.
If I give you my email address, can you send me some information?
What I usually find with emails is that they're just a complete waste of time for both of us. Sometimes you don't read it, and I can't really get my point across. But if you have any time free up on your schedule, then
Okay.
maybe weekend.
Just so I can see your business. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can text you on WhatsApp our website. But if we can
Okay.
still schedule that call, that would be ideal.
Okay. Yeah, I could do Friday. So Friday evening, I'll definitely be around.
I
on
couldn't do
Fridays.
day because I was
Friday
in
evening.
school.
Yeah.
All right, that's perfect. Friday around what 5:30 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
All right, Friday 6 p.m. Yeah, I'll message you on WhatsApp and we can go back and forth until then.
Yeah. Okay, so I can just have a look at your business and stuff like that. That's all.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, boss.
Okay. Bye.
Wait, sorry, I didn't get your name.
Scott.
Scott. All right, Scott. I'm Geronimo. If you
Yeah.
didn't get that.
Okay, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was that. So that was me using the script that I showed you guys on the doc. So yeah, that's how I called everyone in my spreadsheet. That's what I did. I did the exact same process I'm showing you guys now. And you know, what I did with cold calling as well is that I recorded my call. That one got 200,000 views on YouTube long form, blew up my channel to like 5k subs. And then that went viral on TikTok as well. And a lot of calls also go viral. So guess what happens when they go viral? They bring me a lot of SMMA clients. They say they have a business. They want me to do marketing for them. And I built my personal brand, so now I'm able to do stuff like this that you're seeing right now. And you're not far off. And if you want to upgrade and also build your brand at the same time, I really recommend you do so. So, in-person outreach now. I'm going to quickly get into sort of in-person outreach, how to do it, how to master it, because this is how I got my first 2 clients in just a week. So finding prospects, any local business around you is a prospect, right? Any, even like a van, a construction van or roofing van, that's a lead. You go and talk to them, tell them whatever, the script, like, so yeah. So the blueprint is that dress nicely, go outside, and don't come back home until you've at least secured 3 meetings. Don't eat until you've booked 3 meetings, literally. And then you just go, you introduce yourself. My name's John. No, first you go in and say, back to the one of the waiters or to someone at the business, you're like, hey, by any chance is the owner around? And then they might say, yes, I'm the owner, or they might say no. If they say no, then you ask for a better time to come when the owner will definitely be around, and then cool, on to the next. If the owner is there, you shake his or her, introduce yourself, tell them what you're doing, tell them you're doing it on a free trial basis, or if they really sound interested, don't tell them about the trial, but tell them you'd love to sit down with them for a quick coffee, tell them sort of more about the process, and then if they say they have time there, go and do it there. Always try to close it there and up front. Usually it becomes better when you book a day or two in advance, because then they'll come prepared in the mindset, and you can also be very prepared as well. So you just tell them to book it in for tomorrow or the day after, or weekend, sit down for a coffee, discuss. But that's the blueprint. And then this is very effective for those that are able to. If you're living in the USA, UK, everything, this is what got me my first 3-4 paying clients just in person. And then that is the blueprint right there. So you just ask for the owner. If the owner's there, introduce yourself, tell him what you do, give him that pitch, and try to book a meeting. So it's securing the meeting. It's just pretty much telling them like, don't take no for an answer. It's in person, right? So you can always just say, I'd love to sit down for a coffee with you, sir, and just sort of explain to you the process, how we can really help you. Don't take no for an answer, right? If they start talking about emails and that, you hit them with an email objection, tell them that you'd really just appreciate person to person and whatnot. So with SMS and DM, these require a lot of volume as they are less effective. So cold calling and in person, they're very effective. In person is the most effective. Cold calling is second most effective. DMs, SMS, emails being at the very bottom, by the way, because you have to send thousands of thousands if you want to see even a couple of meetings booked. And I'm not even joking about that. But the reason why I say in person is the most effective is because you're face to face. You've already built that trust. They know you're not a scammer or something. Secondly, but in person is not very efficient, because in the time I take to go to 3 businesses, I can cold call 25 companies, right? So, they both compete with each other, cold calling being more efficient, but in person being more effective, right? So you can definitely do the both of them, and it definitely takes a lot of mental strength to go and speak face to face. Well, for me, it didn't. For me, I just sort of dove right into it. You should also adapt that mentality that I'm just gonna go do it. Worst they can say is no. Exactly. So yeah, SMS, DMs, emails is more of hiding behind the screen. Hence, you need to do a lot more volume. And I'm gonna teach you the right framework for SMS and emails. So yeah. So find a prospect. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that now. And the method. I'm going to show you guys how to do it all on DM. It's the same thing for SMS. It's just that the reason why I'm going to show you how to do it on DM is because Instagram changed a couple of things. So yeah, and on SMS, finding the prospects is the same way you'd find a prospect on cold calling, right? You can do the same sort of thing, the same spreadsheet, and track it, everything the same way. And you just follow this, right? So we're going to go over here to, by the way, this is Elevate Academy paid, where we have all the resources for the resource portal. So SMS and DM strategy template. All right, so over here, the SMS, the template is here. Just let it load so that you guys will be able to see me. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how to find prospects, right? let me free up some tabs so that it doesn't start lagging. So I'm just gonna go over to Instagram. Also, one of the things about Instagram is that if you get flagged after sending like 20 messages, just like it's very annoying. This is why, like, this is like last resort. You need to be you should be doing the cold calls and whatnot. SMS is better than Instagram. I'll just show you how to do it on Instagram anyway, right? Alright, so now we're here. I'm gonna look up hashtag. Where is hashtag in my... Boys, I can't even find a hashtag. Hashtag. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna look up residential construction. London. Oh, there we go. The hashtag comes up. And so like these is just residential construction companies that will come up here. So then, you know, we'll just sort of look at this one. A new construction company. We're gonna go and drop them a message. The message will follow. So this is what it's gonna look like if we click on the strategy. Hey, by any chance do you guys service X area? So I need to find out what these guys, where are they based? Alright, look. And then what happens, right, is that you can only send one message, I believe. Wait, it's letting me send more, right? But when you're doing it on phone, I believe, or even just like sending it, it only lets you send one request because Instagram changed it. So wait, why is it letting me send more stuff now? But anyway, let's say that, okay, it's sent through. If you know, you know, because Instagram doesn't let you send more than that. So let's say, for example, right? Alright, let's say for example, you sent the DM. Now Instagram is like waiting for the account to approve the DM, which it says like message request sent. Then you come over here where it says after your request is accepted, and then we're gonna record a personalized video. If you want to make your DMs a little bit effective, this is what you have to do, right? A personalized video. So once they accept it and reply to your question, then you're one step ahead, right? And this is what you do. Pick up your phone and you follow this blueprint. So their name is Solid Foundations. So we obviously don't know the owner's name. So you just say like, hey guys at Solid Foundations Construction, my name is Geronimo. I'm based in wherever they're based. Just say you're based like around wherever they're based. So I saw Barbados there, so be like, I'm based in Barbados, and I've been seeing you guys for a while. I couldn't help but reach out, and then say the offer. So the reason for this video is because I want to partner up with one construction company in Barbados, in the area. So yeah, in Barbados, and give them three high quality quotes, and you know, we don't win unless you win. Only when one of those quotes becomes a paying job, we take a small commission of that. Hands off approach, you have nothing to lose there. and then close it with a call to action. So this is the end of the video. You have nothing to lose. If this sounds interesting, we can book a quick call to discuss this further. If it works best for you, we could if only say the next part if they're local. So if it works best for you, we could grab a coffee and chat. And if not, and then you could just say if they're not local to you, say if it works best for you. You know what? Leave it there. Let's book a quick call to discuss further, and then top it off with it would mean the world to me if you got back. That's it. That's it. It would mean the world to me if you got back. Oh, it would mean the world to me. And then if local, finish off with if it works best for you. So they'll see your video because they already accepted your Instagram DM. So they will see it. Alright. And that is the template. Same goes for SMS. Like literally the exact same thing goes for SMS. Ask them, and when they reply, you'll be in their chats. You can also do it via WhatsApp. Indeed, that's high intent, very high intent. If you can hit them up for WhatsApp, and so yeah, that just makes everything way more effective. And that is the new way of doing SMS and DM if you want to get a good chance of booking it. So, all right, that was it for this one. The next part is going to be closing your appointments. So the presentation, everything that you will undergo to close these appointments with your social media management and lead generation offer. So that was it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. This was a lot to take in, so if you have to go back a lot to this video, that's totally fine. Come back to it, rewatch the parts that might have gone over your head, take notes, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Closing your appointments. So you've been doing the hard work. You've been booking the meetings, whether that's cold calling, in person, SMS. And if you're watching this and you haven't watched the previous video, what are you doing? I go over the best outreach methods, cold calling, in person, and SMS and DM. So watch that, and then watch this. So Elevate Academy, close your appointments. This is where the money's made. The money's also made on the calls, on the appointments, but if you don't close your appointments, then what are you doing, right? So let's get straight into it. Closing your appointments. So Google Meet and report. Where does the appointment take place? Ideally, it's going to be over Zoom or Google Meet. Over the phone, you can't visually show them anything. You know, the ideal meeting is a Zoom or a Google Meet, and you can walk them over your presentation. That's ideal, right? You don't want to do it over the phone because you don't even know if they're paying attention or not, right? So that is the one. If you don't know how to make a Google Meets link, well, I'll show you right now very quickly because it's very easy. You just type up Google Meets. When you're here, you click on Google Meets. I'm just doing this so you guys learn. You go ahead and you click on New Meeting, and then you can create a meeting for later, or you can just start an instant one, and then it'll give you the link. I'm not going to start one now, but if you start one instantly, it'll give you the link, and you can send that link over to your prospect, or you can schedule it for later. Very easy, right? So we're doing what is called a one call close, where we don't take them on a discovery call. We just do it from the cold call to the meeting, right? What happens when you start doing all of these discovery calls and all of that? That's better at a later stage. When you're a beginner, discovery calls and stuff, it's just going to delay the process. It's going to delay you getting a client due to lack of show ups and whatnot. So it's better to do a one call close. That's what I pushed on, like always. So, and then report. So you send them the link to the Google Meets. They joined the Google Meets. You have to now just try and build some rapport, right? Don't be so pushy with everything. Just don't even start pitching or telling them stuff. The first 4 minutes, just talk to them, about yourself. Let them talk. You know, stay silent. Let them talk about. Ask them some questions and stay silent. Let them talk about themselves a bit. Let them sort of start to open up, right? So cool. Build some rapport. It's very easy. I don't need to give you guys a report lesson. You just be like, you could just tell them, how's it going? How's the week been? Have you been busy? And then stay silent when they're talking, and they will be inclined to talk more, right? So, okay. So we'll now go over the presentation, which has closed me multiple 5 figures, and this is the updated version. Before I used to show another one, but this is the updated version of it. So you should watch this video and pay attention, because this is the updated version of it all. This is a huge converter, and it allows you to explain the process better, more swift. So, Elevate Academy presentation. So, they're about us. Team of 2 digital marketers. So, obviously, you will just tailor it to yourself. So, like, don't say team. Just if you don't have a team, just remove that. There's me and Ilyas. We work with home improvement businesses. So, broad niche. Remember when I was talking to you about the niche? Broad niche. We work with broad niche. If you're on a call, let's say with a specific one, like a roofer, just say we work with roofers. Bam. We have experience in growing businesses through social media, developing websites, and developing ad campaigns. The reason we say this is because we can later on upsell them to like a website, and there's no problem with that. Then we give them a quick run through of the presentation. So let's say pretend you guys are the prospect, right? Here's what I'd say. So I'm just gonna give you a quick run through of the presentation, because I want you to know it's gonna be quick. We're gonna go over the problem. We're gonna go over our solution to that problem. We're gonna go over the offer. Nice and simple. And please feel free to interrupt me at any time if you have any questions. Even if I'm speaking, feel free. Go ahead, give me your question, because I'm here to provide you with all the information that you need. So then you hit them up with our goal, right? And I know in presentations it's not good to have paragraphs, but this is just like your motto, your company motto. Our goal is to help businesses with their entire social media client process, handling all of the marketing, letting them do what they're best at, the actual service. That's it. You can even just tell them that this is what the motto is, right? Letting them do what they're best at. It's just providing their service, making sure that customers are happy. So that was the problem. Well, we didn't even go over like any problem. But anyway, you don't need to go over the problem. You could always just ask them there, like an open-ended question. You could always ask them there, like, have you tried any form of marketing before, by any chance? And they will tell you yes or no. And then you don't need to go over the problem. Here's the thing, right? When I was going over the problem in my old presentation, it was pretty much, it's a waste of time because it didn't relate to any of them. So you just tell them that, and you just tell them about our solution. The problem is not getting leads through social media. That's the problem. So our solution. So our solution is ads, right? But when you tell them that it's ads, don't just say we do Facebook ads, please. Don't just say that. And I'll get into that later. But so we do unique, tailored ad campaigns for your business with a proven framework. This is going to target sort of the local areas, wherever you service, and we want to design and build a good ad for you. No stock images, real trust building videos and images to use in the campaigns. This is just to build trust in the community. And then you have this ad example here. So the ad will be visible on Facebook and Instagram to the areas that you service, ensuring we get a lot of leads. But here's the thing, we don't just get leads and give them to you, right? That's not what we do. We take it a step up. So before we get into that, just want to show you some results we've gotten. Now for you guys that don't have results yet, you just ignore this part. Ignore this part because you're going to do some sort of free trial or commission based at the end. So you can ignore this. For those of you who have been grinding and stuff, you can add the results to your presentation. So I've got this more results in 4 weeks, 94 leads. I got very good results. So the winning ad creative is used with this link, and this is what I would show the client in the presentation as well. I'll show him sort of the ads that have been working very well recently for our other clients. So I showed him this. Showing an ad. So this is what I showed him. Easy. I showed them that, and they low-key get a bit excited, right? They're like, that looks very good, and whatnot. So then I showed them that, and then that's sort of what I tell them that we'd create for them. We'll create ads like those to ensure trust building and that the offer is going across to a lot of people. I'll tell them that this is way more effective than any leaflet, anything marketing, because this is very trackable. And so I told them that it goes from the Facebook ad to a form that we build out, and this form will ask questions such as, are you the homeowner? Now, it really depends all on your niche, right? Remember that everything I'm saying, it depends on your niche. So you have a qualifying question in the form, right? Just tell them that. You have a qualifying question such as, are you the homeowner? Then that information will be passed on. And then when they submit their name, phone number, and email, they'll be redirected to the website. So you tell them that. And so it goes from the Facebook ad to the funnel. And then here's where the magic happens. And this is what you tell the prospect. Here's where the magic happens. So you tell them, Mr. Prospect, we don't just want to get leads and give them to you, right? Because what happens with leads, right? We minimize time wasters. So with this funnel, we minimize time wasters as they have to go through a little bit more steps, which is not. This is like even this is a bit low intent. It's mid intent, right? But you tell your prospect, Mr. Prospect, here's where the magic happens. So we get the lead, we qualify the lead. Once the lead submits the form, it's gonna get sent over to a high-level software. Now, a high-level software, what it does is it's gonna message the lead within 5 minutes of them signing up. Now, when the lead gets messaged and the lead replies, we get sent a notification where we can now take over the conversation and then further qualify the lead. We will then ask the lead what they're sort of briefly looking for, and then we will try and get a good time and date that they are able for a quote, and then we will send that over to you, Mr. Prospect. And if by any reason you can't make that date, then we will just simply offer the lead a different date that you could attend. Record, alright guys, clip this, right? Go back 15 20 seconds and clip what I just done. This is key. This is what sells the prospect, right? And I'll even add to that. This ensures that This ensures that you're not dealing with absolutely any time wasters. We're only giving you the best of the best. Bam! Very, very good lead generation. That is what you call 2024 lead gen. No just doing ads and giving them dead leads, right? So here you tell them what does our lead handling look like. So Mr. Prospect, as soon as the lead signs up, it gets sent to our software. So they get messaged within the first 10 minutes. And the message will look something like this, right? And then again, adopt this to your niche. Hey, lead name, please let us know briefly what it is you're looking to get done. This is so we are able to come prepared for the quote. Thank you. And the lead would say something like, yeah, so we're looking to renovate our bathroom or our kitchen or whatever. And then you'd say, fantastic. Please provide us with your address and a date and time we could come in to give you your free quote. And then after that, we'll send you all. You say to the client, then once this process is finalized, we may have to message them a little bit more, and we will send you all of the leads information and their preferred time. If you're unable to make it, we simply reschedule it to a suitable time for you. That's absolutely no problem, Mr. Prospect. So that is what the lead handling looks like. Here we have the R high level software where you sort of explain to them what Go High Level is. If you're watching this and you're not too familiar with Go High Level, then don't worry, you will learn pretty quickly with this course, and it's easy to learn, right? So track all leads from every source in this one easy to use platform, and you tell them that they can have a complete hands-off approach. You'll be doing everything, and that they can download Go High Level on their phone, and you will teach them how to download it, log in, and they can access everything, look at all the conversations, and they won't miss a thing, right? And you tell them that, we're going to take advantage of our done for you SMS and email follow-up automations. So an automation is that as soon as the lead signs up, it's going to trigger sort of workflow where the lead will get emailed and messaged. So this is going to convert the leads into quotes, and it's going to allow us to manage and truly understand our pipeline, and we're going to be able to close 5 times as many leads. So again, emphasize on the Android and iPhone app that they will be able to get for free. And then this is the sort of other part of the service where we tell them about social media management. Now, social media management, like I said before, in service, in lead gen, if you're not doing social media management with your lead gen, then your lead gen loses potential. Now, I'll further elaborate on this now because you guys should know that. Let's say I'm working with a construction company, right? And I'm doing lead generation for him. And one of the leads I got him, they booked a quote and whatnot. They decided to go and look at their Instagram page to see if they're legit. And their Instagram was horrible. It just didn't look great. Had no reviews, had nothing. Had no pictures of their past work, right? If that was to be the case, imagine the lead cancels their quote. How bad would that look for you as the marketing agency? Just because you didn't optimize their profile. Here's what profile optimization looks like. It's all done sort of like it's just a bit of Canva. You get some, you just manage, you optimize this and whatnot. I'll show you how to do this in the service delivery section, how to optimize a page. But anyway, sales presentation, I will tell them here exactly what I just told you. I would tell them here what I just told you. If a customer was willing to spend money on you and they decided to check you guys out and it wasn't optimized, they would most likely cancel or they'll lose some trust, right? So we're going to optimize the page. We're going to manage it. When leads come through, we'll be there to take care of them. And with some uploads, we will grow it. All we require is for you, Mr. Prospect, to send us some videos and photos every now and then whenever you take some. This will ensure we have fresh content to upload and be able to grow the page. Also implement it on some new ad campaigns. Fantastic. So that one's it for that. Then over here, solve the process again. And you don't have to go over it once more. You just, on this page, you ask them any questions, and they'll be naturally reading this. They'll be naturally looking at it, and they'll remind themselves how good the service actually is. And then they'll have questions naturally. You just object those questions. I can't predict what questions they're going to ask you guys. I'm not a genie, but it's a pretty straightforward process, which I will explain again. It goes from Facebook ad, the lead signs up, the lead goes to high level. High level will message the lead with automation, which I'll teach you how to set up, and then you will then take over the conversation just to close it, just to book it in, and you will send that over to your WhatsApp, to your client in a WhatsApp group chat which you made. The WhatsApp group chat, the profile picture is your agency logo, and then if the client uses Google Calendar or something, you can add it to his calendar. Very simple stuff. And that's it. They'll ask you some questions maybe, and I can't predict what questions they would possibly ask because I'm not a genie. But yeah, this page is just for any questions. And then our offer, the value. So this is where you start sort of telling them, this is what you tell them, right? Before you get into it. If you were to work with other agencies that offer what we offer, here's sort of the price ranges you'd be looking at for each and every service, right? So just the marketing campaigns themselves would be around $2,000 a month value. Go high level, the software that we utilize would be around $297 a month. Social media management would be $997 a month. All of the setups so that the leads get messaged and everything, that will be around $997 a month. And you'd be looking at around $4,288 roughly, right? That would also be sort of the cheaper option as well, which is crazy. But our offer, and here they just saw all the value and the price of the value, and your offer is going to blow them out of the water, because if you're a beginner, this is what sort of yours would be looking like a 14-day trial where they will get commission. Or over here, give me a second. So if it's your first client and do a free trial, this is what it looks like. And if you're doing work with a like home improvement business, then always do commission, or you could do pay per quote. So every quote that you send them to, they will send you like 20-30 pounds. That's just for you to get some quick money in. Or you could get like 6.5% of the job. That's a price that they never say no to. So 6.5% of the overall job. How to ensure that they give you the commission, and you can write a contract that ensures that everything done on your side of the operation, you will get 6.5% of everything. So yeah, so if it's your first client, then do a free trial. The page for that is on the next slide. After that, I recommend working your way up these price points. You can always work your way up these price points when you start getting your results and whatnot, which is money in, right? They're both optimized for money in. See, 14-day trial where they pay you per quote and they give you commission on the job. And here you just tell them that the only thing that comes out of their pocket goes straight to Facebook, so that the ad is shown to businesses. So that the ad is shown to people, right? The ad needs reach. And when they pay these 20 to 30 pound a day on ad spend, or you could just say 20 pound a day. 20 pound a day is normal, totally fine. 20 pound a day will ensure that they reach the people in the area. And after this trial, you'd like an honest testimonial. If they're happy with the results, then you can get into some sort of paid contract. Bam. That was it, guys. The next section is going to be onboarding. Or, you know what? We're going to include the onboarding here now, right? Reason being is because I want to show you guys how to onboard. So once this is done, you would send them this, right? Here's an onboarding form which you can send to your clients. So no, I'm doing onboarding in a different video. So guys, that was it for closing your meetings. We will then do onboarding, and after that we will do all of the service delivery aspects of things. So that's how you make the money, that's how you close your appointments, and I'll see you guys in the onboarding. Welcome back, guys. So onboarding, I'm gonna show you everything that you need when it comes to onboarding. So you've just signed your client right now, whatever, on a free trial or whatever. Now you need to start delivering services for your client. But first you need to be logged into the Instagram and the Facebook. So here is the onboarding form. So all you need them to give you is the Facebook email or username and the password, so you can log into that. No hassle, no need for them to log in, and then they need to give you permissions on specific things. There's no need for that. Absolutely no need for that. And if your client is a bit of a digital guy, then perfect. You can just tell him to go ahead, go to his ads manager, click on all tools. Click on settings, click on add people, and then you can go ahead and add you, right? So that's very simple. Ads manager, settings, add people. But the best way for us as the agency, the best way for us is always going to be just getting direct details. Just the same thing for Instagram. And what's happened to us is that a lot of times clients don't have anything set up. So if for any reason your client doesn't have anything set up, make sure to create it for him. Number one, create a new Gmail account. Number two, create his Facebook using the Gmail account. Number three, create his Instagram using the Gmail account. Very simple. Now you're able to get to work on everything, right? And then make sure that he logs in. Make sure he logs into everything so he can always see what you guys are doing, the progress that you're making. Cool. So we are going to so that was the onboarding form sort of template. So go high level 44-day free trial. I'm going to show you how we can set that up. So let's say that your client has just sent you the password for Facebook and login details, right? Perfect. That's what you needed to do. No stress, right? Now we start to incorporate go high level into everything. And I know this part may be overwhelming for you guys before, but I'm telling you it's very easy. No stress. I'm here to walk you guys every step of the way so that you don't feel pressured or anything, right? So first things first, we use this link that I'm providing for you guys here. So this is a 30-day trial link. This is not my affiliate or anything. This is just a 30-day trial link that I've always been using when starting my agency and stuff. So 30-day, you click on here, and then once you click on that, it's going to send you to this page right here, right? So when we're in this page, we're going to start an extended trial, and you can see it says 30, but I'm going to show you guys how to get that for 44 days. So we start an extended trial. I'm going to go ahead and fill all of this in, and then I'll catch you guys after. So here it's going to tell us to input our card details. Don't worry, they will not charge you. I'm going to show you guys how to downgrade the plan as well, so that we're at the 97 a month plan. But it's fine because we have 44 days to make that money back. $97, very easy to make back. And then if for some reason, let's say you only have a couple clients, you don't want to pay that, rinse and repeat this method, set up everything again, and then you're good, right? So then you just put your card info. What's going to happen is they're going to take away like 76p, that's $1, and then they will refund it straight away. So I'm going to just go ahead and fill my stuff in. Alright, then this is the next page. Thanks for opening a trial. Click here to get started. So we're going to click here. And then it's going to take us to a section where we need to put in our details and whatnot so that it can set up our account. So we're just going to get our account set up. Let's create a strong password. It's just going to ask you to verify your email and your phone number. So do that very quickly. And then we get here to billing address. And then you just type in your address. Billing address, just your address, and then fill this in. Then it's asking how do you plan to use Go High Level? So you put as a marketing agency to service clients. Do you plan to resell Go High Level? Say no, I don't. What industry are you in? And then you could just put in like marketing agency. How many clients are you managing? Just put I don't have any customers yet. What platforms are you using? Can we just skip that? Alright, looks like we have to add one. Whatever. and then it's going to ask you to start an onboarding call. Don't do that, because I'm here to onboard you guys. I'm taking these guys' jobs. So here's going to ask for tax ID information. You don't need that. I'm trying to click off that. Click off. Alright, cool. So guys, now we are here, and this is what is called agency view. Here we will start adding our accounts, but first we head over to settings. Then we head over to billing. Now when we're here in billing, we're going to modify / cancel the subscription. Listen guys, after 22 days, put it in your calendar. After 22 days, you can apply for a trial extension which gets accepted immediately, which lasts for 14 days. This is why I say it's a 44-day free trial, because you can always extend it. Then you're going to downgrade plan. And then you're just going to tell them why. So you're going to downgrade. And then you're going to downgrade from this one down to the 97 a month one. So, okay, now we're at the 97 a month, because until you have more than 3 clients, you don't need anything else. But when you have more than 3, then yes, you do. But most of us, I'm guessing, you don't have 3+ clients, right? All right, cool. So now we've done that. We know how to extend our Go High Level free trial, and the learning awaits. So ignore. All right, so first we're gonna head over to sub accounts, and then we're gonna create a sub account. Okay, and this is very beautiful because you get some snapshots as well. So we'll just find, like, look, here's automotive detailing, repair mechanics, bookkeeper, business coaching, career coach. We have chiropractors, day spa. We have dental, family lawyer, graphic design, gym, hair salon, landscaping, marketing agency, medical spa, so med spa, plumber, property management, steakhouse, tax accounting, wellness coach, yoga. So here we're going to put landscaping because it's the closest thing to home improvement niche. And then here we're going to add account manually. And then over here we're going to have to start filling in some details. What's going on? Add account manually. You have to let it load. Alright, so we're gonna add your client's account now. So this is gonna be sub account creation, and it's gonna be your client stuff. Obviously this, you can fill it in with your own stuff. The only thing you need to fill in for your client, realistically, is just a business name, city, and that's it. The rest you can add in your own stuff, so you don't have to annoy your client asking for its address or anything. You only need to fill in for your client, you only fill in the business name, and that's it. Everything else, use your own details. This is going to save you from a lot of stuff, unless they publicly have out there. Like if you were to look up their business name and they came up, then that's fine. But if they don't come up when you looked up their business name and stuff on Google, you don't want to go ask your client for his street address, for his city, for his everything, right? So just fill it in with your stuff, only the business name, so you can navigate a sub account. But I'm going to fill this in. I'll get back to you guys. Hold on, my recorder is just absolutely bugging right now. Lovely. So as soon as I've signed in, we just click save or whatnot. So That's it. Now we can click here, and then we have our new client. So once we're here, we simply connect to Facebook. It's going to automatically connect to the Facebook that you've got in your Google account. So with your Google account, connect to your client's Facebook after they've given you the details, and then you can automatically come here. Look, choose an account. I'll choose this account, Indeed, and it's just going to connect me to the Facebook. So just let that load for a second. Guys, how are you guys finding the course right now? I hope it's all good. I hope you're taking notes, and this should be relieving you from a lot of stress, because now you don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to figure it all out. Not at all. I'm going to pause it until it loads for you guys. Made a rookie mistake. I tried to connect to Google instead of connecting to Facebook. So I'm going to connect to Facebook. So over here, you click on the account. Continue. Nice and simple, guys. As you can see, we have just done it. We connected to Facebook, and now we're ready to run ads. We're ready to do automations, guys. So yeah, let's get it. It's exciting, guys. Now we've fully onboarded the client now. You should be logged into their Facebook, their Instagram, created a sub account on Go High Level for your client, and you're now good to move on to service delivery. There's nothing else you really need for onboarding. Just be logged into all of their stuff via email, via password. I also showed you guys how to do it via permission in terms of Ads Manager. And congratulations for making it this far. This was onboarding. This is how I've onboarded all of my clients, over 20, 23, 25 clients, all in the past. So yeah, this is how I started doing it. This is how I've done it up until now, So yeah, let's get it, guys. Let's smash it. Service delivery up next. I'm going to show you guys how to create the ads, the Go High Level automation, and everything, right? So ads creation, high level automation, and social media management. So without further ado, let's dive into that, guys. And we're soon to complete this whole agency masterclass, which, by the way, all of the resources, I've built all the resources, all of the templates, but they're only going to be in the Elevate Academy. So if you think you want daily calls and more course content and templates, then book your one-to-one onboarding call, and just upgrade. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Service delivery, everything you need is there. Peace. Okay, probably the most awaited video in the SMMA space, right? You guys that want to do lead generation, social media management, right? So Elevate Academy service delivery. So I'm going to walk you guys along every single step of the way. So I've already walked you guys from not even knowing what to do to building your agency, niche, offer, onboarding, cold calling and outreach and in-person DMs, SMS, closing your meetings, onboarding, Go High Level setup. Now we're going to cover service delivery, how to make sure your clients are happy, the systems that I use to make my clients happy. So we're going to show you guys the whole Facebook ad creation, how I made the video, Go High Level automation setup, qualifying the leads, and social media management, profile optimization, content plus schedule. We use ChatGPT. I'm going to show you guys all throughout how to use ChatGPT to make your life easier as well. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys. So the reason why I want to start, guys, with the Facebook ad first, the video, is because this video creative got me and my clients 94 leads in around a week and a few days, a week and 4 or 5 days. So this ad just literally introduced a new system to our results. So now we like to run with video ads, simple ads. So basically, I believe I said this before, but when you're in the WhatsApp group chat with your client, when you've onboarded him, you want to ask them for videos and photos of past work. You should also mention this on the presentation. If I didn't make that clear, you always want content of work, whether that's old, like let's say it's a car detailer, videos of him doing his work, whether it's pictures before and after, you can still make them into a video. And you just need a lot of content. You need to make sure they send that across to you so you can make the ad video and you can do the social media management. So if I didn't already make that clear, then make sure your client sends you videos and photos so that you avoid using stock stuff, which isn't really great to use anyway. Alright, cool. So we will now get into that. I'm going to show you guys the video that absolutely performed for me and Elias for our client. So that is the performing video. You can see, right? It's just a couple of clips piled up. So it's literally just clips that the client sent us. That was a picture. You see, the picture was the after. Listen, I could edit this when I was 10 years old, and I'm not even joking. You don't need any good editing skills for this. So I'm not going to show you guys an editing tutorial. I'm just going to show you how to get the AI voice background, and you can do the rest yourself on CapCut. It is very easy. You just create a project on CapCut, add the videos your client sent you, some pictures before and afters, and you're going to incorporate the voice that we're about to get. I'm going to show you guys how to do that because this I couldn't do when I was 10, but show you guys how to get the voice, and then you add the voice to the CapCut video. CapCut literally auto generates these captions. Bro, I'm not even using captions, so you don't even need that. You don't even need the captions. So you could just write it up on CapCut, and it's very easy. So I'm not gonna show you guys how to do that. Like you could literally, I could do it when I was 8 years old. I'm not even joking. But I'm gonna show you guys how to get that sort of voice, so you can use behind the ad. And all it is just a little montage of clips put together that the prospect sent you. Worst comes to worst, you need to use stock footage, which is very unfortunate. Doesn't mean it can't, doesn't mean you can't deliver with that, but that's worst comes to worst. So, alright, guys, this is called 11 Labs, and 11 Labs has a free version. Now, what the free version does is that it allows you to generate 5,000 words. So, what we're going to do is use this 11 Labs free version. You don't need to upgrade anything. And yeah, so we will start writing up our ad. So let's say I'm working with a construction client in London, right? Literally London homeowners. Always include, like in your ad, always include like call out, name call out. The reason I say this is because if you're not doing that, then it's a very broad ad. You're not likely going to catch people's attention when they're scrolling on the feed and your ad comes up. For example, if I'm scrolling and I see like London homeowners, I'm going to be like, okay, I have a house in London. I'm going to check this out, right? So if it's a broad ad, so like let's say you're working with a car detailer or something, it would just be like attention London, right? Did that make sense? So attention, we are offering 10% off and a free quote for X, Y, and Z. Claim your offer down below. Let's transform your home today. Or you could say here as well, many home owners find that they have great options to handle repair costs. Claim your offer down below and let's transform your home today. Alright, Rachel. Rachel sounds like a appealing AI, so we will use it. I like to run with women voices. Okay, she sounds alright, but like I like to go with more of a posh one. Let's see. Alright, we'll run with Sarah. Just for this video's purpose. Low key, she doesn't even sound like AI, which is crazy good. So alright, cool. Then we download that. And you can see that. You just add it to your CapCut. Simple. Now we got that out of the way. Like, go and create the ad. I'm not going to show you guys a CapCut tutorial. Like, it's very, very, very simple if you really need to look one on YouTube, but this is not a highly edited video. Alright, so cool. So let's say ad is now set up. Ad is now set up. We're good, right? Now we're gonna head over to Facebook and start creating the ad. So we're gonna literally just go to Facebook. I'll catch you when I'm in Facebook, right? I'll show you how to go to Ads Manager as well. You can see we're now in Facebook. Alright, looks like the camera doesn't want to turn on, but we hid here to Ads Manager. So when we're here in Ads Manager, you just choose what you need to choose. So what industry are we in? Let's see. Professional services. Nice. Always choose manual lead. Always here, key to choose manual, okay? So alright, cool. Now we're like in the ads manager. Pretty easy to set up. You don't even need to set it up, it's already there, but I need to create one from very scratch, so don't worry. Alright, cool. Can my camera turn on now? Unfortunately not. Can it turn on here? It can. So, my camera can't turn on in Facebook, which is very unfortunate. Does that mean I can't show you guys? That means that you won't be able to see me throughout this, which is a huge L, but it's fine. Just pay attention if you're watching this lock-in, right? So first thing we do is create, right? And over here, we're going to click on leads, right? So we're going to click on leads and we're going to press continue. Then we want to click manual lead campaign. Manual is it's mandatory. Cool. So now that we're here on manual lead campaign, it's not working. We're here on manual leads campaign. Name your ad campaign. Name it tactically. Be like video ad 1, and then your agency name. Elevate Media. Alright, cool. You don't need to put categories, not necessary. Leads is the campaign objective. So now listen. Over here, it is key to put leads. The reason I say this is because we want leads. We don't want awareness. We don't want traffic. If you're running ads and you want traffic towards a website or something, then go ahead and run for traffic. But we want leads. We want people to submit to us their information, and so we can message them ASAP. So always choose leads over here. Have a tactical name, and you don't need special ad categories. We're able to now go to the ad set. Okay, the ad set. Here it's just going to ask you to verify ad terms. Alright, we got that sorted. Beautiful. So, alright. Instant forms, yes. So ad set name, just be like video ad 1, ad set. Lovely. So instant forms, yes, and I'll show you guys how to build an instant form. Alright. So cost per goal, you have to ignore that. Alright, daily budget. Now with budgeting, guys, I want to tell you guys, so hopefully you can see me now. So with budgets, the key for a budget is around, you want it to be $20 above, and the sweet spot is going to be $25 to $30. Now over here in the UK, £20 to £25 is very good in terms of advertising spend. So yeah, that's just going to ensure the ad is being shown to a lot of people, which is what we want, right? So that's what it's going to ensure. And yeah, let's go back to Ads Manager. See you guys in a bit. So all right, we're here now. All right, so start date, I recommend you start all your ads for like 12 a.m. 00. Since the ads take a little bit to optimize, it's better if it starts running at that time. And then, you know, start date, it can't be in the past, so we have to do it tomorrow. Lovely. Set an end date, you don't need that. Maybe if you're running a 14-day trial, set the end date to the 14 days, but absolutely no need for that. So now we're running on £20 a day. Completely ignore what Facebook says. Look, it says we're going to get 16 to 48 leads, and we haven't even made the ad. So that is complete BS, right? When Facebook said that I was going to get 0 leads, that's my winning ad. But yeah, so £20 daily budget, set it for 12 a.m. Budget scheduling, no. Ad scheduling, nope. All right, guys, so this is where we add the locations. Now, the key when it comes to locations, if you want a winning ad, or to increase your chances of a winning ad, I like to target broad areas. Specific targeting on Facebook, I haven't seen it as effective, right? So hopefully the client you're working with is able to service like the whole area. If not, then a big chunk of the city or the whole city, ideal. If they can only do like a quarter of the city and stuff like that, then of course you have to cater to their needs. But I see that results come a lot more in a sort of broader space. For example, the ad I was running for my construction company was just targeting like the whole of London, and then that was getting us, good leads and whatnot. So yeah, you just add here the locations. Your client will always give you a preferred one, and we're gonna go ahead and add that. So London, London, UK. What? That is crazy stuff, guys. The London in USA comes before the London, like real London. Why am I not able to find? There we go. So here's London, but here's London on a 40 kilometers. So we want to reduce that to 17. Now we're targeting like the real central sort of London, not even just the central, most of the areas. So that's what I like to run when my client says he can do London. Let's say the specific ones, such as like there's a place called Battersea inside of London. So we just add that to it, and it will just automatically be added. But so yeah, that makes sense. You can't add within or within, but that's fine. All right, so you add the locations there. Whatever your client says he prefers, you add that there. But if they service the whole of the area, then that's very ideal. All right, on to the next is audience, right? So we're gonna switch to original audience options. And then now what we can do, right, is we're able to add interests. So over here, audience, we scroll down here. We don't need custom audiences. So here it says age, right? So we, depending on your niche, for example, homeowners, there's not many homeowners under 24, right? So that would be like 24. And in detailed targeting, we're going to start implementing these behaviors and stuff, right? So we're going to look up a lot of things in the industry. So this is a home improvement. So we're going to look up maybe like bathroom. Look, modern bathroom interests, beautiful. Modern kitchen maybe. Modern architecture. Yeah, modern architecture. Um, property development interest. Yes. We can look at even if it's a little bit outside of the niche. We will do so modern bathroom property development. We can do like it's home improvement one. Oh, home improvement, home and garden, beautiful. These are just people that want to improve their houses. Home improvement, property development, modern bathroom, modern architecture, um, housekeeping. What about housewife? Stay-at-home mom. Yo, key. Stay-at-home moms love getting their stuff. This is game, bro. DM me stay-at-home mom if you're watching this, because I'll know. Look. Yo, DM me stay-at-home mom if you're watching this. I didn't even know about this before, guys. My brain just processed how smart that is. Stay-at-home moms. It's a huge target interest. You know what? That's gonna make this ad pop. This is gonna be the best ad ever. So alright, cool. That's enough. You don't need to add so many things. We don't want to run A and B tests. That is absolutely not necessary. Then we click next. So obviously you're going to want your Instagram account to be connected so that your ad can also show on Instagram. But in this section, we have to put the ad in and create the lead form. So this is going to be video ad 1. Lovely. And then, all right, cool. And now we're going to add the media. We're going to add a video, upload. And then obviously I have to find a video here. Lovely. And then the video will just be uploading. I'll catch you guys when it uploads, unless it's very quick, which I don't think so. Oh, it is. So when the video is uploaded, let me just get that there. We click next. We'll make sure it's good. Lovely, lovely. So here you just do what Facebook recommends. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Look, trust me, these little ones don't really matter, but lovely. Lovely. Now the ad has been inserted. Big wins, right? Oh, it's gonna take 30 seconds and 2 minutes. I'll catch you guys when it's done. Or actually, let me put you guys on some game while that happens, right? So, what we have just done is created the ad, did the targeting, we chose the location, we inserted the video ad. Now we wait for that to load, and then we're gonna create the lead form, and then that's it. Oh, not yet. Create that lead form, and then we have to do the ad messages, the ad headline, what the writing will be, the copy. So yes, it gets better and better, right? So you can see the ad is now in. It has 18 placements as of right now. What that means is that it's going to be shown in 8 different like places. All right, which is good. Look, that's fine. We don't need to reach these. Why is that? Give me a second, guys. That shouldn't be a problem because I've uploaded this ad before. Maybe it's because this is a screen recording of the ad. But you guys shouldn't have this problem. If you do, then just do what Facebook says in terms of like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. All right. So now we get to work on the primary text, right? And over here is a template for add primary text. So we're just gonna plug and play this, and I'm gonna show you guys how to use ChatGPT to make your life way easier, right? So over here is the template. This is broader, so if you're doing some other niche, and this one is easy, right? So we're gonna copy this. We're gonna head to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will definitely let me use my camera. All right, all right. So now that we're in ChatGPT, we paste this template and then we give it all of our prompts. So like, hey, I am working with a construction company based in London called Construct Ltd. We do all sorts of residential construction. So fill in these thingies on what you think is best. We are offering a we are offering a 10% off the project, but and the free quote, but push more on the free quote. All right, then it's gonna do all of the work for you when you just look. My bad. I made a mistake, guys. I made a mistake. I didn't copy the whole template. I need to improve this quick template. So we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go to ChatGPT and say, use this one. Apologies. Lovely. So now, attention London homeowners, ready to elevate your homes? At Construct Ltd with trusted partners. Lovely. Lovely. And then now we tell him, add emojis to the title and always include the area in the title and make me 3 more different variations. Lovely. Attention home, ready to elevate your homes from kitchen building to off-course home extensions, basement, blah blah blah. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, now we have 3 primary texts which we're going to plug and play into our Facebook advertisement. So these are very good. ChatGPT is key at making your life easier. I said 3. Why is it giving us 4? Look, it over delivers. Be like ChatGPT. Over deliver. That's what I like to see. Lovely. Alright, now we have a lot, right? We have a lot to work with. We'll use version 1. You guys can't see me now, but we just paste it. Lovely. Then we add a text option. Then we go over to ChatGPT version 2. Lovely. Then we go over to ChatGPT. And then we do version 3. If you want to change the emojis around, this doesn't really matter. Lovely. Now we want to do the headline. So we go over here. And then now for these headlines, please replace consultation for quote. Get your free consultation today. Bro, I said replace consultation with the word quote. Get your free quote and 10% off today. Beautiful, you can't go wrong with that. Add some urgency emojis. Ha, beautiful. Woohoo! Bam. Copy. Paste. Now we do the other one. Let that load up. Then we go back to ChatGPT. Limited offer. Free quote. Lovely. Oops. This is beautiful. ChatGPT knows what it's doing. Alright. Then we add that last one. Lovely. So, description, you don't need a description. Call to action is going to be get quote. Lovely. So, now this is what it's going to be looking like on Facebook. Very good, right? Attention other homeowners. Ready to deliver your homes at Construction Ltd where you're bam. And then get your free quote 10% off today. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff, guys. Okay. So now we're going to create a form, right? Form name is going to be form 1. Alright. So intro. We don't need an intro. So question. So we would like to add a question, which is a multiple choice. In the home improvement niche, this is going to be, are you the home owner? And they will type yes or they will type no. This ensures that we're speaking to the right person. Then we want their phone number. We want to reorder this to full name, phone number, and email. Phone number being the most important one. And then if you want to make the lead, look guys, I'm going to give you guys a quick little lesson as well on intent. So when you're running a Facebook ad, there's something called high intent and low intent. which is that every step that the lead has to take to sign up makes them higher intention. So before I used to run with just name, email, phone number. That is very low intent, which means a lot of leads will come in, but also there's going to be a lot of time wasters. Cool. But the more steps you add to your lead form means that you're going to get less leads, but it will be higher quality. So I recommend when starting out with your ad, just to make sure that it is getting the leads, you do mid intent. Now mid intent is going to be there a question of your choice, a question that relates to your niche. In home improvement, it would be, are you the homeowner? Yes or no. Simple stuff. Then name, phone number, and email. That's what I like to run with. I don't like to run with address because I can use the address in the messages to qualify them even more. I can say, hey, just so we know whereabouts you're based, please provide us with your address, and then they'll send it to you on text. So for now, we're not going to run with address. Feel free to run with address if you want to. Just know that the leads will come in a little bit less as they have to go through more steps. When you know the ad really works and you want to start getting higher quality leads, you run with address. Privacy policy, you just add a link to the client's website. Copy that because we need it again. Lovely. And then once they sign up, we can just call to action, go to website. Lovely. So create form. Lovely, guys. So now the form has been created. Here's what a form is going to look like. Are you the homeowner? Yes or no? Then they will answer that. Then they will do that. And then they will visit the website. Lovely stuff. Now that is done. The ad is ready to be published, right? So you just publish ad. Obviously, this account I don't have my payment stuff, but you will just do that. Lovely stuff, guys. Now we're here in the Go High level that we've already set up. Obviously, you want to access the sub account. I'm going to show you guys how to map it so that it's all correct, and we're going to start building the automations. Lovely stuff, guys. You know, if you're really finding this valuable so far, go ahead and send a message about, like, show some love. So over here, go to settings, then we go to integrations. Once we're in integrations, we go ahead to Facebook form fields mapping. Now the form that we just created, you can see form 1, we can now map it and click save. Lovely stuff. Now the field has been mapped. So one thing as well, and I'm not going to go over that now, for the SMS to be sent, you need to get a phone number, right? So you can buy a phone number on Go High level. It costs like $1.15. It's just so that your SMS gets sent. It's pretty self-explanatory how to buy a phone number. So, you know, you could just add a phone number, and then wherever you're based, whether it's USA or UK, you go down here and you buy a 4474 something, right? 757, whatever. You click here and you proceed to buy. I'm not going to do that just yet, but easy stuff, right? If it asks for like verification and stuff, then you just go ahead and verify. But all right, let's build out the automation. That's so the SMS gets sent, because we want the SMS to get sent. So always buy it in the sub account also, because if you buy it in the sub account, if you buy it in the agency view stuff, then you won't be able to use it. So let's create a workflow. The one I like to run with is called Fast 5 Lite. So we're going to look for Fast 5 Lite. No, Fast 5. Fast 5 is better than Fast 5 Lite, in my opinion. So the workflow will start to be created. All right, now we're here. It's going to show a bunch of stuff which might seem overwhelming, but it's easy to navigate, especially since you're watching this video. I'm going to walk you guys through every step of the way. So we're going to add a new trigger, and then we're going to click on Facebook lead form submitted. You can see here with the little clipboard thingy, Facebook field form submitted, and you press save trigger. Now that's when the Facebook lead form is submitted. So when the lead signs up to the ad, it's going to create an opportunity. You can just go ahead and, add lead. Well, no need for that, unnecessary. But then they will get hit up with an email and the SMS, right? So in terms of the email, you can leave it as to what it says. So congrats on claiming our offer. Please provide us with details briefly on what you would like to get quoted on and your address, please. Now the reason why is because emails isn't really a place to talk like conversation wise. SMS is the one for that. So in SMS we take it a step further, right? So we go over to this SMS/automation template. So the first message is going to be this one, home improvement. We're going to run with this. Same for like if you're doing car detailing or something, that will be good. Add first message. So hey, and then we click here on this little tag, and then we go to contact, and then we go to contact first name. Lovely stuff. Hey, we'll add a little emoji because why not? The less like a bot you seem, the better. So hey name, thanks for signing up. To move forward with your free quote, could you please? Beautiful. So now we save that. That's the SMS they're gonna get. They're like 90% more likely to respond to the SMS rather than the email, just as you would, right? Then it waits and replies for 2 minutes. Did they reply to the SMS? If they didn't reply, I like to delete these sort of cool connects. Delete action. I like to delete those. We'll build on that later. But if they did reply and it was a positive reply, right? So you're going to send this one. Thanks for that. If you didn't get the address on the lead form, which most of us won't be at the beginning, we send that. We say that. Thanks for that. Maybe add a tactical name there. Because we want to make it very tailored. Lovely. So now if they reply positively to the first message, which was this. Hey, thanks for signing up. To move forward with your free quote, could you please let us know briefly what you're looking to get done? This will help us get a better idea. Thank you. And then afterwards, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Hannah. Could you also provide us with your address so we know whereabouts you're based? Beautiful. And then she'll provide you with that address, and then there'll be, you can take over. If they don't reply, then we send a reminder number 1. So it'll be like a wait. Let's say they don't reply to that. Let's say they don't reply to that in a what's a good time? Would you guys say? I'm saying in like 2 hours. We hit them up with a message. So we click here on send SMS, and then we use this one. We use this one. Lovely. So we go here. We select the contact first name, and then we press there. Lovely stuff. I want to make it clear now that once the lead replies to this, you will manually send this to the lead. You're going to manually send this. Look, great. Now that we have all the info, what time works best for you to have someone come by for the appointment? I'll check our availability to confirm. I recommend you manually send that, just in case with the message that the lead sent before, they might add some additional information. You can go and look. You can go look for it, right? Once the lead sends you the reply to this message, they're gonna be warm, right? They're not gonna cool off. If they let you know briefly what they like done, that's fine. And then once they, let's say, they reply to that with the address, then you can take over. The lead is very warm. No worries, no stress about the lead getting cooled. It's not gonna happen. So, all right, cool. And then let's say we add here if else. All right. So branch, did they respond? So if the contact didn't reply, contact reply, true, save action. So now we have a condition. Did they respond or did they not respond, right? If they don't respond, then we wait around 24 hours, I would say. 24 hours. And then we'll hit them up with the SMS, which will be this one, which is going to be leads first contact, first name. This one is urgency, so it's going to be like, just a heads up, we're only offering this to 5 people in the area. If you can get back to us now, we can squeeze you in as the 5th. Don't miss out. So that is going to create a lot of urgency, right? And if they did respond, then we send them an SMS, same one as this one. So we copy that from here. SMS. Great. Great. Add a great there. Bam. and then you can take over there. That's very advanced already. Everything that you need there from the lead comes in, everything. Bruv, guys, this is too much value. I'm not even joking. Perfect. Then we click publish. And now when any lead comes in, they will get the automation. Wow. Obviously, make sure you have your phone number stuff set up, and that's it. You are sorted, guys. That is crazy stuff. We just created an ad, set up the automations, everything. Now, for the final part, we're gonna just show you. I'm gonna show you how to kickstart the social media management. So we're gonna go to Canva. When we're in Canva, we just click here on like whatever Instagram post. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna create the highlight themes for your client so that it's looking something like this. So this is the optimization page type of thing. So your client's page should be somewhat like this, right? Optimized bio and highlight themes, right? So we go to Canva. We'll lay out the theme, right? So whatever your client's theme is, let's say our client's theme is black. All right, then we go here to bathroom. And then we want to make that maybe white. Oh, why is it not working? Lovely stuff. Cool. So, bam. Then we're going to duplicate that. Just like for as many as you need. And then, alright, lovely. Then, let's say it's like a review. We'll use that one. Hold on. Let's delete that one. Drag this one to the middle. And then we create this one. Lovely stuff. So now we have that. We have this. And we can duplicate that. Let's say you have like a car detailing client. Nice and easy, right? Just make sure it's consistent and aesthetic. Feel free to customize it with whatever colorway. I recommend look at your client's logo in terms of colorway. If your client has a red logo with white, just do that. If it's black and gold, do that. You see? Very simple to just do that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to apply it to the highlight theme, right? So this is the highlight theme. And then also want to make sure that as soon as you're logged in, you optimize the bios, everything. So like if they have a messy bio, include number 1, the location, number 2, how long they've been in service for, number 3, sort of an overview of the services, and then the website link. and that is optimizing the page. Once you do this and you apply it, page will be looking nice. So okay, cool. And then let's use ChatGPT to help us out. So now help me make an Instagram bio for this client. Follow this framework. Emoji. I accidentally pressed send, but this is even decent. This is very decent. Even like a call us. Lovely. This is very lovely start. Oh, beautiful stuff. So now we have the bio created. I showed you guys how to do the themes. This is very, very good. Okay, now create me a content schedule with content ideas for Instagram. That's it. And you follow that. That's literally what me and Ilyas did before. That's it, guys. So let's just do 2 times or like 3 times. And then you can follow a schedule like this. This is good for social media management. Depending on the niche you're in, if it has a lot of viral potential, I always recommend you look at competitors. Always look at competitors. And then, yeah, you obviously sort of tailor it, speak to ChatGPT about it, and you will be sorted. Yo, guys, that was a very good video, I think, for you guys in terms of everything, delivering your services. Hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far, well done. For the people in Elevate Academy, all of the resource templates, everything is plugged, in the resources portal. So, very nice one, guys. I'm very happy to have done this, made this video for you guys. This is probably my most value-packed video ever. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yo, as you can imagine, creating this obviously took time and effort. So if you watched till the end, make sure you subscribe, drop a like so other people can see it, because we shouldn't be greedy towards each other. We should want people's success. So drop a like, subscribe, check out the communities in the description. And if you stay till the end, comment 1% so I know who the top 1% watching this video are. Nice one. It's currently 2 a.m. over here, so I'm going to get some sleep.
Make sure to subscribe and like. Let's go.